Kia ora, everyone. Welcome to Dice Legends. We've got a blistering adventure lined up.
Oh, blisters.
Blisters. These are good blisters.
Oh, counts.
Welcome to the show. It's great to have you with us. Before we get into it, we want to set the scene of the stakes. So if you could please roll the scene setter.
Let's go!
When the world was young, the 10 found they could channel the primordial forces of creation. Followers gathered around them and named them gods. Wary of how their influence was unbalancing the world, the 10 removed themselves from the material plane. But Chila, the Lord of Darkness, of Night and Treachery, begrudged this. He contrived a plan and ensnared 4 humble town guards who unwittingly opened a portal, allowing him to return. And now, with Tila able to rule the world unfettered, the 4 town guards are desperately seeking 7 mythical enchanted items that together make their wielder invincible, and thus stop the evil they brought into the world. This is the story of the Heroes of Aratai.
Okay. Hey, before we get into it, let's hear from our wonderful cast of characters, starting with...
Hello, everyone. Kia ora. Kumusta, everyone. I am Raylene, and I'm playing Ha-Kapella, who is a dwarf bard, and she's going to charm your heart.
What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Magic Missile here. My name is Lona, playing Lona, level 8 sorcerer. And I love magic missiles and more.
Konnichiwa, dozo yoroshiku. I am Truby and I play a level 8 human fighter called Sully. He's from a farm, likes things organised, he likes to play by the rules.
Nice. Kia ora koutou, I'm Monique. I'm playing Tnemrot, who's a tiefling cleric.
And g'day guys, my name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. I am going to be playing a person by the name of Julius Redfist, and I'm not going to tell too much about him. I think he'll definitely speak for himself. But yeah, I'm so excited. Let's get going!
Julius Redfish.
Hey, Dead Aussie Gamer or Dag, we are so excited to have you with us. We had the opportunity of having you in a game, Raylene and I had a game with Dag a couple of months ago.
For our marathon?
Our marathon stream back in August, and we thought it would be great to have you as part of our main show. So thank you so much for joining us. We're really looking forward to this.
Welcome.
I'm so excited. I'm very keen to have my character survive a game of yours. That'd be good.
Big expectations.
It's not for certain.
It's like, no expectations. I mean, look, if I die in 10 minutes, I'll just hang, guys. I'll just, we can vibe.
Don't die.
I'm a supportive girl.
Very nice. Hey, thanks to any new viewers that are with us and any established viewers. It's great to have you with us. Welcome, welcome. If you're watching us on Twitch, please hit the follow. Don't be afraid of subscribing. And also, follow Dag, Dead Aussie Gamers, and give him a sub as well. He's wonderful. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button so you get notifications. And so, yeah, all that kind of cool stuff. Next thing we want to do is to thank our...
Patreons. Yes, our Patreons this week. Guess what, Patreons? You are getting your newsletters, of course, and we are doing a short behind the scenes on the design of the Aratai Royal Seal right here. You get the behind the scenes of that. And of course, World Builders, you will get to have a say on the plot that we do for our Halloween special next week.
Next week.
Ooh, Halloween. And of course, all Patreons will be getting a discount in our merchandise shop. So check your emails for that one. And if you're not a Patreon, why not? Just be a Patreon.
Patreon.
I mean, please, but also, thank you.
Do you know what's just so exciting is that we released our merchandise.
Gosh.
Yay! Jump on. Oh my gosh, they're right here. Look at them. And because it's getting colder in the old northern hemisphere, we've actually released some new hoodie designs as well. You can go and have a look at. And if you're like running into some trouble, we've got a let's chat button. So just let's just talk about it. We'll just help you out with your shopping experience.
Just talk.
Oh, there she goes. She's slaying.
Versatile.
Yeah. This This is cool. Can I have this one?
You want to have that one? You can have that one.
Oh!
I want to have things too, and I want to have nothing more than all of this cool stuff from 9 Realms.
9 Realms. What?
Throughout this evening's episode, this afternoon, I don't know what time it is. We'll be rolling dice through one of these towers. Whee!
Except it's upside
You're
down.
upside down.
We're going to be rolling through these towers. They have dice towers and little trays here, but they also have stunning little warrior vaults as well. So gorgeous. Mine here is made out of walnut, and we've got a range of different woods, including cherry,
Tigerwood.
Mahogany.
amber rose, sandal.
Ambrosia.
I can't remember the name of wood. And if you want a 10% discount, roll some dice. If you want a 10% discount, use the code LEGENZ10 to get a 10% discount.
Nice. And speaking of discounts, of course, if you also hit up our friends from BD&D, if you're looking for spell cards, dice, and much, much more, including magical mice. I don't know if they sell that, but yes, hit them up. Use the code Dice Legenz and Legenz, which is one big word, and yes, you receive yourself a 10% discount. Do it, peeps. It's some really awesome opportunity to get your hands on some amazing gear. BD&D, what's up?
Thank you, BD&D. We love you guys. You're the best.
You really are.
And 9 Realms Gaming, we love you. You're also the best.
You really are.
Is it possible to have more than one the best?
Yeah, if you
Equal.
Yeah, first equal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the next person comes third. That's the rule.
Okay.
Is it?
That's how the Olympics work. Is that what your question was?
Yeah,
Your question was how the Olympics work.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hey guys, that's all of our setup.
Yep.
So it's time for us to roll the title.
Drop them.
Okay.
Hello.
All right. I
Kara,
think
kara.
we're ready to get into this baby. What do you reckon?
I'm ready.
Dag, you ready?
Yo.
I'll be in, coach.
He's ready.
Let me know feel,
Okay.
coach. Come on.
Well, before we get into this week's episode, we need to find out what happened last week. So that honor falls to Monique.
Moniqua.
Moniqua
It
Monique.
comes around so fast.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
once a month.
Yes, yeah.
Monique.
Just like a period.
Exactly.
Wait! Oh, this is syncing up to my cycle.
Is this going to make you better?
Maybe. That's why I'm so passionate.
Let's have a recap, baby.
Probably information you didn't need to know.
Oh, no. Too much information? No. Just the right amount.
All right.
Get to know me.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Say goodbye to your crown, Truby. Come on.
Tahiru Atoru.
Fa.
Our journey starts when we meet the other team. It's the B team, it's Sinner's team, and we hate them. We decide to go to Cordor together, right? Cordor. We try to get information about who their benefactor is, but we can't. But it doesn't even matter because a dragon comes out of the sky. Meanwhile, though, we do a flashback to Rom's past, where he also met a dragon. He fought them. He was the only one to survive because he survived his wisdom save. It was not fearful. Then we come back into the present, right? The dragon comes on. It's got a bronze lady with green eyes that hops off. They give her the helmet that's like stored in a secret baggie. Here's the helmet. She also has the braces, but nothing else. Which means that the only things are left is the girdle and the sandals. They go on their trip to Cordor, but they decided to take a nap. And then Tnemrot makes a pact with God she hates Taylor. And then Rodney gets sick, kills a horse, and then they get the demon out of him. Surgery. They kill the demon before it even comes to life. Right? Back to Cordor. They go to Cordor. They go into the library. They're finally there. They look up there. They find more about Nora in the school. And then they go into the school, but then these homies touch the hourglass. They go into another world, and now we're meeting the queen, and he has the girdle, and they think, oh god.
No, but it was still so cohesive.
Oh, yeah.
That
It
was
felt so
brilliant.
nice.
You want to finish off the last little bit?
Yeah. So basically what happened is they touched the hourglass that was enchanted. They went into another world, the homies, the boys.
Who's the homies?
Lona and
Sully.
Sully. And then Ha-Kapella and Tnemrot had to fight some homies. And then they went into the school, they broke in. Now they're all in the school, but these guys are in another world in the school. They
Another
found
time.
Norla, who's the one who made the arms of Soltavana.
Narlo?
Narlo.
There we go.
And then he has on a girdle and the sandals, and then he went into a room and he also has the queen of Zentar.
Zentar.
The queen of Zentar's in there. She's a bit confused, but then she was like, wait a second, I remember. And that's when we left off.
Okay.
Nice.
I feel like this one's to a vote. Does Mon get the recap crown?
Do I get to vote?
No.
Okay, Dag, you get to vote.
I'm not mad about it.
Does she get the okay, Tahiru Atoru.
Oh!
3 yeses. 3 yeses. Sorry, Mon.
The audacity for Ronnie not.
Yeah, Ronnie.
I finally get some sense.
Yeah,
good on you.
good.
I'm taking it
It actually suits your hair as well.
Yeah.
so much. Yeah, I killed it
beautiful.
especially to fit it because I. Okay, here we
It's
go.
gorgeous.
All right. Hey, good, and please forgive me someday for not voting for you.
Hey, I forgot that you didn't. It was just Ronnie that I was looking at. But now I remember.
Never forget.
Are we ready to get into this?
Oh my gosh.
Oy
Okay, hold on. I need to
vey.
remember my given circumstances.
Given circumstance, acting backgrounds, let's
So
go.
we have
We're with 4 people in the school,
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
and
Grizzly
surrounded by books.
we ready?
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Let's start off with Ha-Kapella and Tnemrot in the School of Enchantment, Narlo's studio. Okay. If you remember, so it's a beautiful studio set up for the study of enchantment. A lot of bookcases, scrolls, books around the room. 4 people that work or study or something in this room have just gotten up from being behind bookshelves and tables. The last thing they had said to you was, we paid the taxes, there's, you don't need to come in. And you guys have come in. Ha-Kapella had then put
A major image.
a major image on the door to make it look like the door that you had smashed in was fine. Okay, you're on.
Our friends have escaped through the
Hourglass.
We just need to find a way to get in so that we can rescue them.
Did you guys not know that your hourglass does that?
Hourglass does what?
There's an inscription on the bottom, and they just disappeared.
They touched it.
There's no inscription on the hourglass, and they. Are you sure you've?
Yeah, it was an.
Are we
unfinished-
sure?
Yeah, it was an unfinished subscription.
Subscription?
Description.
Description.
What is it?
Inscription.
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 Unfinished. Is there? I see that you're surrounded by books. Is there anything that could tell us more about the?
The hourglass that Narlo's made for you guys?
Well, I don't know what you mean about them. Anyway, let's go look at. Has someone defaced the hourglass in some way? And she starts walking towards the door.
No, don't go out there. There's some guards that are looking pretty sus outside. So it's better to be safe in here, okay? It's those soldiers with the golden spears and swords. And from what we saw, those are things that you don't want to be poked with. You turn into gold, and who knows what happens when you turn into gold.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ugh.
So who are you?
I am the head of this school of enchantment.
There's only 4 of you?
Yes, there are only 4 of us. It's not everyone that has a magical calling. It's a very unusual gift.
And how do you learn?
We have a great deal of books and we experiment. And why am I talking to? Well, I don't. There was fighting outside.
Yeah, that was us.
Yes. So, you're here. Why?
To get away from the golden spear boys, but also to look for our friends.
Explain to me again your friends. Sorry.
Okay, so there's one tall farm boy.
Yes, I don't need their description.
And
What
one hairy wizard guy, okay?
We're looking for the arms of Soltavana, and we were coming here to explore whether they might be hidden here. And then I touched the hourglass, and they.
And they whoop, they're gone.
Okay, she starts walking back towards the door, and I would like to have a scene shift for a second. Julius, you have heard a great deal of fighting coming from a nearby market. And having arrived at the market in time for all of the excitement to be finished, you see in front of you in this marketplace some of the guards are dead lying dead on the streets, and you were just in time to see a dwarf and a tiefling, both female, entering the School of Enchantment on the other side of the marketplace. Can you please describe yourself? And we've got an image as well, if we can share that. And then I'd like to hear what you want to do, Dag.
Oh, Mike's off now.
So,
There we go.
in this scene of like absolute carnage, there's a figure who seems to be sort of seated on top of some of these corpses. He's kind of got this very, very disgruntled look on his face. His body itself quite broad but lean. His skin tone, this bright and vibrant red. His visage, that of a goblinoid, a hobgoblin. And one of his eyes, whether or not from battle, from war, or whatever the case is, seems to be almost very glassy in nature. As he turns to look around, he notices. You said there was besides these two. Is there anyone else alive?
Okay, no. The marketplace is ever since Tila arrived a little bit over a month ago, there has been a wave of destruction in the city, and it's had a terrible price on people's interaction in the street. And so the marketplace, even though it would usually be busy, is empty other than the 4 guards who are dead that you are sitting on top of. And then you saw on the other side of the marketplace, this enchantment school, and you saw these 2 women go into it.
Seeing there's no other movement in the market square, there's this wicked grin that sort of wipes across my face as he says,
"Oh good, at the very least not everyone seems to have been down for the count. Maybe these two will be a bit of fun in the name of Trinity."
And he pulls the knife he has sort of wedged into one of the corpses, and he begins to make his way, walking, the blade now sort of sheathed behind his back as he walks up.
Okay, thank you. Now back inside the School of Enchantment, the head of this school, this woman, this mage, walks up to the main doors that you've cast Major Image onto, and goes to open them. Now, Major Image, she actually thinks it is real, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
So yeah, it's your illusion. What do you want the illusion to do?
I guess, all right, I keep it going. If she holds it, well, the moment she holds it, she'll see that it's not there, I think. So I can't really stop her from doing that.
Okay, thank you. Then she goes to open the door.
And Ha-Kapella goes, that was my doing. I was trying to protect us, and then she just waves it away. Why do I even try?
As you wave it away, on the other side of the door, walking towards you, is a red-skinned, broad shoulders, lean, muscular hobgoblin.
Oh.
With a knife in his hand that has blood dripping on it. The head of the school stops in her tracks instantly. And Julius, you can definitely see that the doors of the school suddenly disappear, the illusion of them disappears, and you see that they are actually a broken wreck of doors. And the dwarf, the tiefling, and the head of the school are right in the doorway.
Tnemrot backs up beside half of the door and she brings the lady to the side with her.
And
she's on the other side, yeah.
And Ha-Kapella goes the other side of the door, of the doorway.
Tnemrot's like looking across from Ha-Kapella and like, do you think he's
Oh,
do you think he's the librarian?
do you think he saw us?
I'm pretty sure I made direct eye contact with him.
Oh, he looks scary.
Okay, get your swords out.
Okay.
Tnemrot lights her mace up.
Please, somebody help. There's been so much death and destruction in the streets.
Tnemrot just like knows that kind of sounds like Sully's acting. And she just kind of
Ha-Kapella senses it too. As a bard, she was like, I wouldn't do that type of voice choice, but okay.
Tnemrot sends a message into his head and she goes, "Look, pal, I know that's acting. I smell a phony. Don't come in here. We've got a live grenade."
Muzzle top.
Okay.
Well, at the very least, it seems as though you're not suckers.
Did he call us suckers? I can't even tell if that was a compliment or not.
I don't know what you're saying. Are you sending this in a message?
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay.
A backhanded compliment.
She said, no, and the woman says, no, he said you're not suckers.
Oh, we're not Oh, nice.
He said, at least you're not suckers. He says
Air high
more than-
five. I heard air high five. We're not suckers.
His northern accent.
All you can see is like two hands that go in the doorway, but not reach, and then just go back out.
And Tnemrot just like gestures to the lady and she just says, "Go and hide." Well, she probably says it. She's right next to her. Yeah, go and hide.
Go hide. We'll take care of it.
Julius, what are you doing?
Realizing that these people are likely not the individuals directly responsible for killing all these people, I'm going to raise both hands, take my very nasty looking, it's a falakata, so it's actually a type of curved blade. Very, not quite as curved as like a scimitar would be, but you know, quite a nasty looking thing. As he slides it into his sheath behind his back, he says,
All right, well, at the very least, I can tell that you're not responsible for all of this. Normally, people tend to want to murder people who are innocent, and let's just say that it's very hard to draw out the people I'm looking for, while, of course, being as menacing as I am. But perhaps if you aren't responsible, maybe you're the sorts of people that could help me.
Are you talking about the guards, the dead guards out there?
Yes, the dead guards, dead civilians, places on fire.
Oh.
All of this. I hate all of this. This is not okay. I was supposed to arrive in this town and kill all these people.
One sensing something very strange going on inside your mind. Tnemrot just kind of pops out the door.
Ha-Kapella does too. Like our little heads, and then Bok's head little chicken just goes.
What's your name?
My name is Julius. I've come traveling from afar. I come from Muntia,
Oh,
distant land to the south.
lovely place.
Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah, it's got a great library.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yes, there were a lot of scholars there while I spent my sabbatical. But I've come to this town in order to try and well, let's just say I've come to do my own work, and on behalf of my beautiful and wondrous god, Tnemrot, I was supposed to be bringing forth a great and vibrant conflict. But it beat me. Yeah.
You follow Tnemrot?
Do I follow Tnemrot? Tnemrot is my life.
Oh.
They
Well-
guide both my feet, my blade, and my heart. To spend but a moment in their radiance would be truly to die for.
oh, it's not all it's cracked up to be meeting the gods. Never meet heroes. You're a bit late, pal. Another god's already taken over this place.
So I've heard, and this brings me nothing but the absolute vexment of myself and my duties, and I am looking for the person who is responsible. Now, I figured a small group of individuals cowering behind some walls may perhaps be this person responsible, but, well, to be fair, it seems like you lack the capacity to set an entire city on fire.
Ha-Kapella steps out confidently, with Bok on her shoulders now, and shows her the amulet of Turneti that she's got on, and says, "Well, I believe we're actually fighting and looking for the same person."
Yeah, Tnemrot looks at that palm tree and she eldritch blasts it into the other palm tree.
So as you present the amulet, as the palm trees explode and bits of like leaves and stuff and fronds like sort of fall down, you watch as there's almost like this single-minded devotion that sweeps across this hobgoblin's face, and he will walk, again unarmed at this point, directly towards you, and his eyes completely fixated on the amulet.
No touchy.
I will try and get like next to, but he won't make any physical contact.
Yeah.
But he will, in a hobgoblin way, not a super creepy way, will sort of take a deep breath in order to try and smell how much blood you have on you.
Which at the moment is a bit, because you had just taken out
Those guards.
Yes.
What I can tell you is we didn't set this town on fire, nor did we pillage it or anything. That's all Tila's doing. And we're trying to stop him too from doing further damage like this to not just Cordia, but the rest of the state.
We killed the guards, though. That was us.
Yeah, but they attacked us first.
Yeah, that was them.
It was self-defense.
Are you arguing that to me?
I don't know.
I don't care if these sheep die or not.
Well, what do you want from us?
Yeah, you're kind of intimidating.
Yeah, I can step back. What?
Perhaps
Can I have the three of you make perception rolls?
Oi.
8. Oi, 8!
We ate it up!
We ate
the
it.
dirtiest of 20s.
Oh!
Yes.
Filthy.
Hey, so Julius, the woman who's the head of the school is clearly now that you guys are talking, has come out of the shadows and is looking around. You can see she's clearly wealthy. You also hear the sound of heavy footprints in the distance, and you hear from up on the hill in the direction of the castle.
We didn't hear it because we got an 8.
You heard.
You hear nothing.
That's a good point. You would have heard that, and so.
At the time, we were like cleaning areas.
We were just like, eh.
But maybe you don't hear the horses.
Oh, okay.
The sound of the horses on the breeze, and they sound like to you, Julius, that they're probably still a way up at the castle.
With my perception check, can I tell what direction they're heading?
No, you can't.
Damn it.
But something that happened in our previous episode, which your character would have heard, is that one of these guards that lay dead in the marketplace blew a horn to warn the others. And so he had blown the horn, and so now we have another horn now coming from the castle and the sound of horses getting together and troops.
I feel like someone's coming. Julius, is that your name?
Yes.
Yes.
You know anything about magic?
Not enough. But let's just say that I'm a magician in my own little way.
Okay.
In any case, the sounds of these horses, guards, and at least one flag bearer, yes, their soft feet, can't tell them apart, are on their way. But if I might,
Can I do any kind of knowledge check to know about horn signals in terms of like communicating like distress, everything's all clear, yada yada yada?
Okay, you want to know if you can tell what the horn was signaling.
Well, no, specifically I want to figure out if there's the pattern for the horn to signal that it's all clear.
Ah, I'm sorry, you have no idea.
Okay. I will still go up to one of the guards and take his signal horn.
Okay.
Here's one, just...
While you're
This
doing...
might come useful later, but unless you guys wish to participate in a massive bloodbath before you get a chance to defeat Tina, then I suggest you should probably come up with a plan on moving on from this location.
We don't have Sully and Lona yet.
My friends disappeared.
Oh, where the heck? Ha-Kapella kind of like kicks the hourglass, like she goes up to it and just says, "Give us our friends back!"
Okay.
And the hourglass still has etched in it. Do you remember what it said?
Break on the...
Break on the in
the.
poorly
Scratched
scratched graffiti.
Break
kind
on
of
the
thing.
what?
And the woman who's the head of the school looks at that and says, "That is very odd."
As we told you.
Yeah, we're not liars.
Yes.
We're not suckers either.
Straight up.
High five.
And let us change our scene. Let us go. So the camera leaves that hourglass and comes to Sully and Lona. You are inside the School of Enchantment. The surroundings are a little bit different. There aren't as many books. There are a couple of globes that are just kind of hovering in the air. The Narlo, the enchanter, has just closed the door. On the other side of the door was the queen from centuries and centuries and centuries past, Queen Zentar. All right.
What have you done, Narlo? Is it what I think it is?
It wasn't always like this. You know, it's not that bad.
You trapped her soul.
Soul, I don't know. That's a theological debate.
Sully looking upon her. Does she seem like sallowed or unhealthy? Or
She looked like in perfect health.
Okay.
In possibly a similar age to him. He looks kind of like in his 50s, and she looked in that kind of age as well, wearing velvet, long sleeves.
Well, theological debates aside, Narlo, I believe you're unlawfully detaining someone, and a royalty at that.
But no, I don't know if I don't know if even that's true. All I've done is I just wanted to, near the end of my life, capture a moment when my life was at its most beautiful. This one day. This one day. And so you've come at the beginning of the day, and then by the end of the day, tomorrow it will be all well again. It will start again.
Lona has a sense of empathy overcome him, picturing Sina and how he would like to encapsulate a day with her, and kind of feels sorry for Narlo.
Hey. I can see you. You're going up to Gaga Land.
It's kind of sad, isn't it?
No, it's despicable.
Yeah, but
What?
he's kind of got a good deal here. I mean,
Are you thinking about Cena? You are thinking about Cena.
no,
Yes, you are.
I was thinking about what he's wearing.
I'm disappointed in both of you. What do you mean? Tomorrow everything will be fine again.
I created. He looks down at the the girdle that's around his and his sandals and said, I discovered many things in my enchanting of items over my years, and discovered that there is a way of taking time, of warping time, and thought to myself, I speak this to you now because you are the first new faces that I've seen all day and in hundreds of years or yesterday, I don't know. The time is a bit inconsistent here, but no one else has come in. So maybe this is something. Anyway, I discovered that when making my sandals, I discovered that time isn't like a string. No. Maybe it's not like a road that when you start on it is unchangeable. It is more like a string that can be made shorter or even connected. And so, for this briefest of moments, this glorious day, I've enchanted with the hourglass that you saw, this memory.
Nalo, have you ever heard of the song End of the Road?
No.
I get where you're going, but everything good cannot last, Nalo. Sometimes we've got to let go of certain things.
Yeah. Look, if anything's taught me anything, so you shouldn't abuse magic. And it sounds like that's kind of what you're doing, buddy.
Well, this is my world, my rules.
Yeah.
But you love the Queen, right?
Of course.
Do you think by locking her up in this imaginary world / time, is that a real expression of love?
Each day, when the day begins and things are reset, is fresh. And it takes her a few hours to realize. And in those few hours, we have a wonderful time together.
What? So, you're reliving your favorite day over and over again?
Yes.
Would you like to continue living this day over and over again, Nalo?
Yes, of course I'm going to be.
Oh, we don't think so, because there is, like we said, a great evil happening outside of this time. And if you would like this thing to continue, then you're gonna have to actually try and help us out, because if that evil gets in here...
Well, how did you get in here?
Through one of your creations, actually, and Sully kind of produces this spear of Salt of Anna from his back. And he says, I suspect you'll find this familiar.
Yes, I remember.
It's a new handle, but the head's still the same. I presume the handle wasn't enchanted.
No. Wow, that's magnificent. But how did you get in?
Kind of just tapped the hourglass with this spear.
Wow.
It was kind of a fluke. There was no instruction. I went off instinct. I was
he starts
pretty clever. Sorry.
He starts walking with purpose, barges past you, through both of you, out to the door towards the hourglass.
Oh, cool. Wow.
You guys get to the hourglass, and it's exactly the same as the hourglass in the other time, but it doesn't have the scratched break at the...
As we're going down, as he kind of rushes past us, and he's like, okay, there's the hourglass, but I'm not sure if I can get us there and back and there and back. So before we try and get out of here, I think we need to get the girdle and the sandals. I don't know.
Do you want me to wrestle him? I can...
Oh, make that plan G.
Okay.
But it's plan G.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, the lovely hourglass. They're really incredible.
No.
He's just looking at it. Yeah, to see. Yeah, he's just inspecting it. Yes.
Just. What are the chances of us borrowing your girdle and your sandals?
There is no chance of you borrowing my girdle and my sandals.
But if it can help stop people coming into this world of yours and disrupting your time with your loved one.
You can never have my girdle and my sandals.
What if it's just borrowing? We just zip out and zip back in again. And if you're living the same day, it'll be like no time's passed.
Indeed.
I see what you've really come to do. You're thieves!
No, I used to be, but my life has changed. We've now become more of a family. Yeah.
I don't think he's sensitive to that sort of character journey that you're having, Lona. I don't. Well, yes, in a sense we are. We need those. We really need those. And I'm sorry, but it's more important than this fantasy that you're living.
Ha! Ah! And he turns around and he walks brusquely past you, pushes you aside, and walks back into the building.
Stop.
No!
Well, I've done everything I can do. Oh, please. Oh, wait.
Let me.
Firebolt!
Will you firebolt him?
I
Okay.
Just a little tickle.
At advantage.
Oh.
How's a 19?
You hit him in the back.
That's your damage.
I don't like it when people walk away from me.
Roll damage.
It was very disrespectful.
Yeah. 5 plus 9, that's 14.
14. Boom! It hits him in the back. He falls to the ground. He turns around. There's a wildness in his eyes.
Sorry, it was a reflex. Don't get angry. We'll just.
Thieves! And he takes he pulls on something on his wrist, and he twists something. Goes click, 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 tick, 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 tick. And there's a shimmer in the air, and the chair and the table behind you go. And the table itself stands up and charges forward towards you.
What the beauty and the beast is going on here?
Exactly. Meanwhile, back in a different time, in our present time. Julius, Ha-Kapella, Tnemrot, what are you doing?
Okay, I think that we need to hide. Where should we go, Julius?
Well, we don't know how many people are they sending, so either we face them all head to head, or we just go back into the school and put my major image back on. I'm sure it's a foolproof plan. Foolproof? Is that the word?
Yep, let's do it. Okay.
Okay, I'm walking.
You're running from the people who you want to stop.
Well, those aren't exactly the people. We're actually just trying to find our friends. They disappeared through that hourglass, and we just went back into the school to find out how they disappeared.
Yeah, we're thinking more knowledge over muscle right now. Ooh.
I see. I can see how this all happened. Look, I don't know about you, but I'm not exactly excited about playing with an hourglass, so I'm going to go and unalive a bunch of people. If you wish to kind of cower inside of the tall building with the other civilians, then by all means, I'm going to see if I can prevent them from destroying you all.
Ha-Kapella's like shaking and like, I'm not a coward. I'm just because I forgot a chicken doesn't mean I'm a chicken, girl. Like, girl. And Ha-Kapella is like just puts Bok Bok back into her Bok Bok backpack, and she like runs quickly into the school, puts Bok Bok in a corner, and just goes, "Stay here, baby, okay?" And she comes back out, and she's like, she gets out her battle axe and she starts swinging it. I'm like, I'm not a coward, okay? I'll show you. I'll show you I can unalive more people than you. I've got Turinetti's amulet. What do you have?
Yeah, Tnemrot saw.
Tnemrot first.
Tnemrot saw Julius like smell her.
Yeah.
Yeah, go, Monique.
And so she just walks up to Julius and she just like gives him a big whiff. She walks right up to his face and just goes, smell weak. Just walks straight past him towards the battle.
As you guys are walking away, the woman who's in charge of the school has come out to look at the hourglass, and you hear her say, "How is this possible?" And she says, "Before you go, let me just tell you before you go. You say your friends touched this and disappeared?"
Yes.
Yeah, well, how many times do we have to explain that?
Hey, you've told me 3 times. I just wanted to be sure. This hourglass and the pedestal upon which it stands is impervious to time, impervious to damage. Any damage done to this must have been done in the time that its creator is in.
Huh?
Narlo disappeared. And when he created this hourglass, he disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at that moment, this hourglass and the pedestal
Stopped.
formed and has had no damage since then. Any damage done to this must have been done
At that time.
at Narlo's age.
Maybe there's someone else there. Or maybe it was the boys that made the inscription.
You think the boys made the inscription?
Julius, what you doing, buddy?
First of all, Julius is grinning from ear to like, oh, this is going to be fun. He steps forward. He's going to say, "I love the enthusiasm, but there is a way to fight superior numbers. If we can, I want to look at the layout of the ruins of this area of the city."
Okay, let me give you some local knowledge, because you've been in the city for a few days. Okay, so you're in the marketplace, which is fairly central. To the north of you on a hill is the castle that the troops are coming from. It's probably about 400 meters away. This city has winding, narrow streets. It has a few wider streets that can take a couple of carts at a time going past it, but most of the street is built for foot traffic and mules. It's built on hills, so it is much easier for mules and people than carts. So the streets are relatively narrow and twisted to match the topography of the hills around it. You are in a wealthy part of the city. There are a number of streets that come off of this marketplace. The troops are almost certainly going to be coming from the northern street.
All right. With all the death and destruction that's already there, I'm going to suggest, and this is going to be in a very short kind of sort of plan here, that we ambush them in the northern street. The plan is that, having heard horses coming along with them earlier on, horses tend to become the front guard in order to kind of clear out any kind of trouble. So what I want to suggest is that we create like a barricade of some flaming barrels at the end of the northern road, and then we hide in the buildings nearby and have some bits of debris and like large things, and I want to have us drop it behind the horses when they get to that barricade.
Okay.
Then make our way very swiftly, murdering horses that can't move while they're panicking between these barricades.
Okay.
Ha-Kapella just shivers a little bit, like, wow, this guy's brutal.
Oh yeah, and if you can, don't kill the horses. Dead horse, good cover. Live horse, panic.
Oh my god, Tnemrot is just like, all she's hearing is like, great plan. Brutality, but not to horses. She's kind of like blushing a little bit.
Sully would love this guy for a little bit. Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not gonna have a lot of time to set up barricades. You're in a marketplace that's full of stalls, wooden things, so you're certainly welcome to grab stuff and run up the hill if you want to.
Great.
It's probably the only way that you're gonna find wooden stuff to make a barricade.
Are these all wood in the stalls and stuff?
Yeah,
Can we,
all
like,
this
put
wooden
them-
stuff here
Okay.
on our map.
So
is
can we like push them to make the first barricade? Like we just push them?
So if Julius wants to go up the hill,
Oh yeah.
then you're gonna need to take some wooden stuff with you, is what I'm saying.
Do you want to make the barricade down here, Julius?
I'm gonna presume, and this might be a presumption, I'm gonna presume that up in the northern hill there is gonna be some stuff up
All
there
right.
already that we
Okay, fine. Yep, great. In fact, there is, up the northern hill, if you get there fast enough, there's a corral, which do you know what a corral is?
No.
Okay, corral.
Okay, it's a corral is a fenced-off area in which livestock are kept in.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And there's always a whole bunch of barrels, haystacks, stuff there. So if you get there fast enough, you can use that.
Let's do it.
Sweet.
Okay, cool. Athletics rolls, guys. I want to see how fast you get there. Athletics rolls.
Sorry.
All right.
Natural 20.
17.
Nice.
19.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Basket.
Do we try and race each other?
It's like a competition. Ha-Kapella is definitely trying to run faster with her 5 feet of running.
I got a 40-foot move speed.
So you're the fastest. Ha-Kapella,
Yeah.
you're the slowest.
I am, but I'm still trying.
Hey, getting through this is one of the wider streets that heads up north, and you get to the place where there's a dog leg. At the place where this dog leg in the road happens, it turns going back up the hill towards the castle, and you can hear voices now of someone in command saying, "Form lines, form lines, form lines. Okay, and now." And horses starting to go. Also at the intersection of that dog leg, as I mentioned, there's this corral. And inside the corral, there are a whole bunch of cows and bulls. A lot of Iberian bulls with big horns.
Oh no.
There's this wooden barricade, there's those fences, and then there's some boxes and hay bales. All right, tell me how you're gonna do this. Ulysses, you seem like you're the man with the plan, so what are you doing?
Okay, so basically with that corral area, so we've sealed off I say sealed off. It's not like a firm barricade which will prevent people from moving. It'll be easily cleared. The idea is that the horses can't move through it. So there's several carts and shop things that we've just pushed over to be in the way. As we've made our way around the edges towards where this corral is, we're kind of like concealed, hiding just among the stuff, waiting for the horses to get through and into and past that corral. Once that happens, Julius will signal to close off the corral and separate the foot troops from the horses.
Okay, great. Ha-Kapella, you doing anything? Anything in particular?
Ha-Kapella definitely is just using her strength to just block everything, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
If Julius, would this work? If we're positioned behind the corral and we have almost like a rope that's been saturated, if we can kind of pull the rope taut and then sacred flame it, would that close the corral off from the horses? Is that what you're meaning?
Oh my god, yes.
Okay.
It wasn't before, but please. All of that.
Okay, great.
Oh, and you know what we could also do is, as it's on fire, we could throw some hay bales in there.
What? I love it!
Arson!
Get out of my head!
Excellent. Okay, great. Okay. So you guys stack up a whole bunch of stuff, right? Boom, 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 boom. And then you hear the sound of shod horse hooves coming down the cobbled streets. Okay, I need stealth rolls to see how well you're hidden near this.
There you go. Hey, it's not bad.
11.
13.
19.
Okay, so let me just make sure I completely understand the geography of all this.
Okay.
Most to the south and the most downhill is the barricade, which spans the road, blocks the
Yeah.
road. Going north, then there's the dog leg in the road. Yeah? Mm-hmm. And the troops are coming down that dog leg, and then near the corral, you guys are hidden.
Yep.
And you have a way, and tell me what this sacred flame rope thing is about. I missed how that works.
Don't even know. I've just kind of I've got a rope there. I've tied it to one end of the buildings or the corral, and then I bring it all the way across, and I've got like little dangly bits of rope, and they're all saturated in oil.
Okay,
So I have
okay,
time
okay.
to do this. And then basically I'm going to pull it taut, and then sacred flame it, so it goes all the way down. So it's kind of like
And ignites the barricade. No, what? And does what?
it kind of just like blocks off that area for the horses. Like they wouldn't go
they're
towards me,
trapped.
so they're now trapped in between the area.
And so,
okay.
and so the
Yeah.
rope comes up once they're past it, or
Once they're in the thing, then I
Yeah.
basically block them in. Yeah.
and then there's a gap where the horses are trapped and they're separated from the foot soldiers.
Okay, great. Okay, I got it. Can you help me clear this off real fast? Okay. Who got? We got an 11. We got a 13. Let's see how good their perception rolls are.
Yeah.
They are not looking for you, so let's see the leader.
Follow the leader.
Follow the leader. Follow the
Leader.
Okay, we're gonna make up a. We'll just make it up. You take those two off, please. No, leave that one there.
Bunk.
This is our dog leg, okay? And if you can build up walls around it, please. Actually, we're gonna, and this is gonna be where our stockade is, our corral. So if we can build a corral over here, and put yourselves perhaps where you're hiding in the corral.
To be fair, I still don't really know what's going on. You guys filled it.
That's
Right. At some point or another, just murder. Murder.
I love it.
It's a corral,
Really.
all
Arson and
animals
murder.
here, dog leg, bend over there, troops coming down.
Yep, and we
Almost
have.
get it.
Yeah,
I
and
think
we,
I kind of do.
And then we've got us kind of like, okay, so the Tnemrot would be over here, is that right?
so no barricades,
barricades here.
Here's the corral over here.
So they're coming from here?
Yeah.
They're coming from that
They're
direction.
coming from here.
And if you can throw a whole bunch of.
Yeah, then maybe it's Nimrod here with a rope.
the
So
rope.
when you
Yeah.
pull it taut, they're all
So
trapped
they're-
here.
yeah. So she's kind of hiding behind the wall or
Yeah.
behind the river.
Could even kind of be behind the corral. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
This
true.
pencil is the rope.
Nice.
And so, you guys are hiding in these buildings.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, place yourself there, please.
Where are we?
Here.
No, that's
And this is.
Oh, there she is. Oh, yeah, great. Yeah, that's
Okay, you're hiding inside the building or inside the building?
in the doorway.
I'm
In the
here.
doorways of some buildings. Thank you. Okay. Are you happy with that, Julius? You happy with how that looks?
Super happy.
Okay, Ha-Kapella, you are in the corral
Yes.
with a whole bunch of sheep and bulls.
Is there hay still?
There's lots of hay.
Yeah.
What the hay?
I'll be here. Throw it.
Okay. Nice. Great. Okay, we're all happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, the horses come rip-roaring down. If we can take the I don't have enough horses for this, so the first 6 troops with horses come down, and the foot soldiers are behind them. This one is their leader. He is leading from the front. They all come, they see the barricade, and rear up the horses. The leader says, "What is going on? Trap!"
Nice.
Now,
Ow!
Julius, in the initiative order, you go after Ha-Kapella, but before Tnemrot. Ha-Kapella, what you doing?
Ha-Kapella. Well, I guess Ha-Kapella just casts Thunderwave.
Oh yeah. Yes.
She kind of jumps out.
You jump out and you cast Thunderwave.
Around like this.
Okay, roll damage. Roll damage, and I'll roll their saves.
2d8. Ooh, 11.
Oh nice.
Okay, ouch. It.
And then they
Three
get
damage.
pushed away.
They get pushed away.
10 feet.
They I'm just doing one roll for all of them. All 3 of them fall off their horses. The horses are frightened and scattered.
Yeah.
Julius, your turn.
All
These are our
right, so
horses.
where is the captain? Which is the dude in charge?
The
That
captain
guy?
is at the front.
Oh, that guy. That's the guy. That's the guy I want. All right.
Horses.
So Julius, as the barricade kind of flips upwards and these guys begin to scatter, Julius is going to rage as he
Got a barbarian on our hands.
basically barrels through in a berserker rage. I'm going to basically weave between the horses and the fallen people, and then basically just do this kind of Hulk power leap with both legs, my palicata in hand, and with a reverse grip try and dig it into the shoulder of this captain.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, you've got enough movement.
Get it, son.
Roll.
I'm also going to use this as a reckless attack.
Okay.
I'm also going to be using the charger feat.
Yep.
And I'm also gonna high five myself.
Hey.
All right, so here we go.
Roll it.
Oh, good thing I rolled with advantage. Okay, so that is a 17.
Nice.
Yep, you hit. Roll damage.
Okay, that is nice. So that is 16 points of damage, plus I have a cursed weapon.
Ooh.
I get a plus. No, that's fine. It's a curse for myself, and I'm not gonna bother with it. It's basically if I don't kill him, I have to keep killing him. That's my curse. Oh well. Okay, so yeah. So 16 points of damage. I'm then gonna use extra attack to hit him again.
Go for it.
Nice.
And wham. All right, that is an 18.
Nice.
Yep, you hit. Roll damage.
All right, with a further 8 points of damage on that second hit.
Okay, he's still up, but he is really reeling with that damage.
Now, in addition to this, I'm going to reduce his movement speed by 10 foot because I am a slasher.
Ooh.
And yes, so after I make an attack with a slashing-based weapon, I can reduce their speed once per turn by 10 foot.
Very good. Thank you. Nimrod.
Okay, Tnemrot looks and she peers at the corner and she sees that guard is like right there because she's basically pulled the rope here.
Okay, you pull the rope as a
Yep.
bonus action.
Yep. And then she looks at that guard and she goes, psst. She just like does a little like, hey,
Yeah.
help me.
yeah.
And then she tries to kind of entice him this way, like, help. I need your help.
Wow. Okay, great.
Does he come towards you?
I think that needs to be some kind of performance or persuasion kind of roll.
Come on.
Help. It's a 1.
Oh, well, he doesn't. He takes his weapon out and he goes, ah!
And she goes, ah! And she comes out and then she just tries to hit him.
Okay.
Done the rope.
I don't know if the rope was on the previous turn or not.
You've lit it. You've tied it off. It's all good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great. Okay,
Let's not sweat the small stuff.
17.
Yep, you hit him.
Yeah, well, 17. Great. Okay, it's on fire. So 4, 8, 10 points of damage.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
Plus
Yeah, and your strength.
5.
No.
No, plus 2.
Plus 2.
I think
Okay.
12.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Yeah, boosh! You smack him in the face. He's got scorch marks as the flames have burnt into his skin and blood's dripping down his nose. He is hurt. The leader turns on Julius, wheels his horse around, and tries to do an animal handling roll to get the horse to kick you.
Ooh.
He gets a 17. Does that get your armor class?
That'll hit me on the nose.
Oh, ouchie.
Take 11 points of damage.
Just your nose?
I will take half of that because I am resistant because I am raging.
Yeah.
And then with his extra action, he takes out a golden spear.
Oh no!
Wheels it around and says, Tila alit, Tila alit, Tila alit, Pwah! And stabs for you 22.
Oh!
It will definitely hit.
How do we get rid of that again?
Take 5 points of damage, and at the end of your next turn, we'll have a wee surprise for you.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in a different part, we're going to, hopefully, we can set this up.
Do we
well.
want like a...
Yeah.
Different scenario.
Room number 2.
Nice.
Okay, room number 2. We have Sully. Are you going to be able to catch that? Yep. We have Sully and Lona have just come into the room. Yeah? And all of a sudden, the table
The roast pig table.
with a greasy pig on it
Greasy pigs in the chat.
rears itself up. Oh no! We have Narlo
Oh, he's fucking balls. Like.
in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, nice.
So this is, and around there are bookcases and things like that. At the other end of the room, there are the 2 doors. One that lead to the queen,
Yeah.
and the other 2, you don't know where, but it goes somewhere. Lona, you are the fastest.
Let's not get things out of hand, Nalo. We just want what you're wearing, and we'll be out if you're here, mate. Just, yeah, truce.
Okay, you're trying to persuade him.
Yes.
All right.
Look. With a 12.
Oh, what's your plus?
Plus 8, because I'm holding the staff. Yeah, dirty 20.
Hold on.
Hey, hang on.
He is still good at persuasion, but not plus 8.
Persuasion is 6. Plus 6.
18.
So 18.
I think you have to do it at disadvantage because you are because of the situation.
Firebolt him.
A 9 plus 16.
Still 15.
I mean, come on.
Okay, he's confused, but not that confused. Okay,
So this table's just gotten up and it is...
and it seems to have a life of its own.
Yeah.
The greasy pig slides off to the floor, and both tables kind of come up, and the legs of the table go and it starts towards you.
Lona, try what you like, but I don't think there's any convincing them. And then he lunges at the table and gives it a great big stab.
So you walk past.
What I do is, I deconstruct the building. I jump forward and strike at this thing that was kind of doing
The round table,
Yeah.
which starts spinning its top around.
I'm not so lazy for a Susan. All right. So that is 22.
You hit the table.
Get him.
And then my arm starts to go. Whoa. Great, and that is 12 points of damage.
To the table.
Yes.
Okay, table minus 12.
Nice.
Lazy Susan table.
Yeah.
Negative 12.
Yeah, great. And then he plants his foot to try and get his spear out again, then lunge again.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. That is 13.
Yo.
13, yeah, you hit it. It's not hard to hit a table.
Yeah, excellent. That is 9. Gah!
Oh, you've done quite a bit of damage to it.
Thank you.
Solid oak, but not. It's got a big
It
crack
ain't
in
no
it.
rainbow.
I think it's hardy.
This Lazy Susan table spinning around out of the edges. Bits of wood come out like spikes. And it,
Oh, come on.
it comes spinning towards you.
What the heck?
Oh, I got a great roll.
No way.
24.
It's a hit.
Man, you got attacked by a table.
I'm getting attacked by a table.
13, 15, 15, 15.
15.
15, yeah.
What a very good table. It sort of like grinds. It manages to find a gap in his arm and then kind of like slices repeatedly in his side. He goes, ow!
The other table walks over to Lona and goes smash onto you.
Oh, I'd like to see you try.
Well, I rolled a magnificent 11!
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
And Lona's just like, "Tuah," and he looks at him and goes, "That's not nice table manners."
Narlo.
The dads are here.
Narlo moves away, and with his bracelet thing,
No.
does it again,
Come on.
and some books from this bookshelf come out and start flapping. And start flapping into the air. And he says one thing, he says, "If you kill me, if you fight me, you'll never get out of here." And he goes over to this door. Meanwhile, back in the streets of Korda. Boom. Ha-Kapella.
They didn't actually make their turn. They didn't actually.
Oh, the
fight.
bad guys didn't fight you.
It was just the white.
Thank you so much. I love that
I
honesty.
want a fair fight, bro.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just those two guards didn't do
Came here
anything
to
yet.
die.
Okay, thank you.
There's
thank
a
you.
lot of them too. So-
Excellent. The guard that you smashed in the face with your mace
Yeah.
pulls out a sword not golden and slashes.
Slash.
15. All three of these guys, if you can stand them up, please. The three guards that your thunder wave knocked down, all get out. All get up, and one of them spends its turn getting back on his horse. The other two charge at Ha-Kapella and try to impale you. The horses are causing a lot of panic and blocking things off. Ha-Kapella, here come two blows, short swords for you. 16 and
Hits.
a 22.
It's a hit.
16. 16 hit?
Yeah, 16 hits me.
Total of 6 between both of those. They're not very small.
Oh, okay.
King. The behind you hear that big thunder wave has spooked all the animals behind you, and the combination of bulls start butting each other, kicking each other, and they start milling around in chaos. And there's one particularly big daddy bull.
Big daddy boy.
Ferdinand.
Big Ferdinand. Big brass ring, shiny black.
Let's go, John Cena.
And the other two guards, both, there was only one guard left that hasn't done anything. It comes up to Julius and swipes you, Julius, with his short sword, getting a magnificent 9.
Ah.
That's,
I'm gonna let it hit.
you're gonna let it hit. All right.
Yep. I want this dude to hit. I'll just like eyeball him. Like I want to look him square in the eye as he doesn't make the hit, and then Julius kind of pushes the blade into his flesh.
Okay. Well, you take 4 points of damage.
Nice. And Julius will say to this guy, "Don't play with your sword, child."
Ha-Kapella.
Ha-Kapella. Oh, what's happening with these guys over
Oh,
here?
those guys. Okay, thank you. If our camera can look, we'll see that there's a big group of soldiers, foot soldiers, who see this flaming rope, and they're kind of discombobulated, not knowing what to do at this stage. And then someone who seems to be in charge says, "Form up lines." So if you can put them in rows, two rows, please.
Well, you got a lot on your hands.
So that's them. Okay, Ha-Kapella.
Ha-Kapella hears the mooing and the huffing of all the farm animals behind her.
Sorry, I forgot one very important thing.
Yes.
Can I have a fanfare? A fanfare.
Ooh.
This is crazy! What? Jumping onto the barricades.
No.
Gorla. What? Gorla jumps up and says, "This is insane! I've been tracking you guys for ages!"
Who is this fool? Who is this?
Gorla.
Who?
The most
Oh my
enthusiastic.
God.
Ha-Kapella hasn't met Gorla. Ha-Kapella, you're on!
Ha-Kapella's like, oh gosh, I have to kill that one too. But Ha-Kapella takes how does she do this? Yeah, she's gonna somehow do another thunder wave just around her. So she's gonna step this one to the side.
And all around you.
All around me so that these fly open.
That is such a move. That is such
All right,
a move.
so another Pikachu moment. And that's
Oh, true. I love the Pikachu.
better 2d8s. Where's my 2d8s?
They fail their saving throws.
Woo!
Thunder wave.
It's just 5 points of damage. But Pikachu, things get pushed out 10 feet, so
So you push the gate
Yeah.
to the thing,
the
corral.
corral.
Is open now. The
Yep.
corral is open. Boosh! And they get thrown back.
Again. And then this poor horse is
And the horses are completely discombobulated and panicking.
Yeah. And as a bonus action, she looks at Tnemrot and she says, "Tnemrot, your idea is great. You are killing it, girl." And bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
Julius, what are you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna ruin this captain's day. All right, I'm gonna keep my rage, and I am going to chop that wood. So let's go. That is a 17 with my first swing.
You hit.
That is a glorious 11 points of damage.
And he falls off the other side, and his golden spear clatters on the ground.
Ooh.
Can I hold him up with his spear, with this, like, because I imagine the spear's still stuck in me. Can I hold him onto the like?
On the point of your blade?
With the golden spear. Like, I don't want him to take the golden spear out.
Oh yeah. Fine. You now have the golden spear in your hand.
Woo!
Cool. So with the captain and the spear, I want to swing both at the guy, the little kid who like didn't hit me, but I let him hit me.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this. Well, I've got advantage because it's an attack roll. I'm gonna do it at disadvantage because I'm obviously not proficient in soldier. I'm just gonna swing this spear and his commanding officer at this guy.
Yes.
Okay. Do it.
That is a 15 to hit that soldier.
And it connects. Kaboosh! All right. In terms of damage, what are we going to say for that? A D4, I think. Plus your strength.
D4?
Yep.
Done. D4 plus
Funny.
5. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's 9 damage.
Nice.
9. He hadn't been hurt yet, that guy.
Yep.
Okay.
So that was with.
Thank
that
you.
was with the extra attack. Now, I mean, I assumed this guy was young. Is this dude like a
Yeah, he's
young,
young.
inexperienced, like, or is it full-blown soldier?
He's a young and experienced soldier.
Oh, damn it. All right, I'm going to not. No, I'm gonna take damage. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I need to make a wisdom save first because my cursed blade wants me to murder people. Okay, I can't not kill this dude. Unfortunate. All right, so you watch as with my frenzied attack as a bonus action, it looks like Julius is about to not attack this guy. Julius is all about like kind of fighting and conflict and war, and killing young soldiers just prevents them from being better soldiers later on and starting more wars. So he doesn't like doing it. But as he does so, the Falakata in his hand starts to shake, and you watch as some of the blood from Julius starts to almost like pool magnetically into the actual tip of this blade, and almost reflexively, the blade flies out with a 15 again to hit
Yeah,
this
15
soldier
is,
in the chest.
15 is their armor class.
Wow.
Okay. Not that much damage. Okay, so that's 7 points of damage as that blade just sort of like flicks and.
Okay, the total number of damage is enough, and it is gone.
Whoa.
Okay, Julius, that's your turn, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Tnemrot.
Yep, two actions and.
Okay.
Yep.
Tnemrot looks at what Ha-Kapella's done, and she can hear Ha-Kapella going, "Your plan is a good one." And Tnemrot was thinking about a very weird plan, but as soon as she thought, she's like heard Ha-Kapella, she's like, You're right. It is a good one. So she casts darkness on herself. And then she runs towards this bull. Big Papa Daddy bull. And she's going to attempt to just jump onto it.
Yes.
So what she's going to do is she's going to go horns first, even though she is in darkness. She's going to grab his horns and then she's going to flip over and land on its back.
Okay. Right. Do you want to make? You can choose either animal handling or acrobatics. I don't mind which one.
Acrobatics. What's my acrobatics? Let's go.
Now
animal.
you know that you can't see in the
Animal
darkness
handling.
either, right?
But I can see.
But not in the
Not darkness.
Not in darkness.
Not in darkness.
This is
No.
magical darkness.
Stuff that. I'm not dark. Let's just go. I
need the
just was
darkness.
going to try and avoid
An opportunity attack.
That's what I was trying to do.
He's not going to hurt you.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, I don't need the darkness. I want to be seen.
You are the
I'm
darkness.
actually basically doing this so Julius can see this, right?
Okay.
It's like it's an impressive move.
Julius, look,
Yeah.
look at me.
Maybe.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Okay, so I'm going to roll it at advantage with my inspiration.
Inspiration?
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
and then I'm going to run up to this horse and I'm going to flip on it.
Bull.
Ooh. Okay, so I've got a 7 and I'm going to roll Ha-Kapella's 7, so 14 plus 3, 14, 15, 16, 17.
You're on the back of the Big Daddy horse.
Yeah, Big Daddy Bull.
Okay,
Big Daddy Bull.
I'm gonna
Not
ride
horse.
it.
Big Daddy Bull.
That's you.
My
That's
turn?
you.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Gorilla from on top of the barricade says, "What's the plan?"
Kill him, Gola! But not that one! Not the red one. New friend.
Red one, new friend.
Ha-Kapella's like, who the heck is this warlock guy?
Okay. This.
You like him.
So.
And friend's a bit presumptuous.
You'll come to warm to.
Murder buddies. Can we call ourselves that?
Murder
Yeah.
buddies. Murder mates.
Can we be a club?
The Julius, two of them come down upon you. One on a horse, and one standing. The one on the horse slashes you with its sword. Oh, gets a negative. Not a negative. Gets a natural one. And hits his friend.
Ooh,
Very unfortunate.
idiot.
Idiot.
Like an idiot. Kill them.
Great. Not dead.
Not dead yet.
I call you Duncan.
Hey, Julius, you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah, right. Because I'm raging, I do so at advantage, though I don't think I will need to. 23.
Nice.
Very
Yes,
good.
thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Hey, the bulls
The bulls.
Unleashed.
start running forward down the hill. Ha-Kapella, you are in the way.
I'm in the way. Oh no. So I gotta jump out.
So you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex throw. Here we go. Woohoo!
So here we go.
No, actually, 9.
Ooh, that's so much better.
Better than a 2. Yeah, whatever. I say. Oh god.
9 hit points damage.
Yep.
And,
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
and
What? Is your friend here? What? Yeah.
the bulls start running down the hill.
Oh, I thought you were saying what that Ha-Kapella's like.
Yeah, right.
And then he's here.
The horses instinctively know to get the heck moving, getting out of the way. So
It's a stampede. Oh my god. It's what killed Mufasa.
Mufasa.
No.
Julius, can I I'll just explain a couple things and then you're on, Julius. The one that was on horseback cannot get control of his horse. His horse is just spooked and starts to run towards the barricade. You can make an opportunity attack as it runs away from you.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if I must. Little bit more murder. That is a 23.
Yep.
Chased with a lovely 9 points of damage.
Okay, great. And the bulls all start running down. Meanwhile, the guards here decide, the guards that are behind the rope finishes its burning, it falls dead to the ground, and the guards decide that might not be the right time for them to charge into the streets. So And so they decide, and so the commanding officer says, hold! Okay, so that was what happened on the streets of Korda. Meanwhile, in the Enchanter's school, Lona, you're up first. You've got the greasy remains of the greasy pig has gone down this table and is right in front of you. What you doing, buddy?
Lona wants to twin spell, twin cast. I'm gonna go magic missile to both. One, douche. Roll for them. Oh no, magic missile never misses.
That's right, buddy.
Work.
What level are you casting it, man?
I'm gonna cast it at level 3.
Nice.
4 save.
5d4.
Oh, you got them. You got them.
Each 4. Each one.
Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 4 plus 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 for one of them.
Which one? Is that the one in front of you or the one in front of Sully?
The one in front of me, yes. For Sully's one. 3, 1,
Sally
5,
hears a magic missile cooking up
6,
and he goes,
7,
what?
8, 9,
While the
10,
spear's still stuck at the table, he drops.
15 for the other one in front of Sully.
Okay.
Yum.
Okay, great. And big gaps of balls of force smash into the table, get smashed into both of them. Lona, that's your turn done, right?
Yes, and Lorna would like to move. Can I?
Go.
Okay, Lorna will just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay, as you move out of its range, it spins around on one of its table legs, goes wacko for you.
Try me.
Natural 1, it spins and it falls on its face.
If it has a face.
Yeah, and the grease of the greasy pig helps it to just kind of start like break dance spinning around. Sully.
Great, so this table in front of, the books started flying out of the bookshelf. How many books are there?
There are only 2 books at the moment.
Okay, great. So, so Sully, he kind of uses his stark spear to kind of maneuver around the table, and he tries to like grab at the legs of this lazy Susan.
Okay.
So I grapple again?
Yeah, grapple away. Why not?
Cool. So that is an 18.
Easy.
So he grabs on this table and it's like circular saw sort of motion. And then he hefts it at the bookcase. And he tries to collect any of the books on the way, but he just wants to tear these books to ribbons.
Okay.
Damn, he's strong.
I don't even know how to roll for that.
Strong.
Let's say.
Give him inspiration. My goodness.
I can make an attack roll, or I don't know.
I think it's big enough that they're gonna have to make a dex save.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And they're not good at it. And you collect both of the books.
Nice.
And little pieces of old ancient books shredded up into the air.
As he does it, he goes, "Sorry, Tnemrot."
Thousands of gold pieces worth of knowledge.
Oh.
Forever gone.
Wow.
So, and then with his other attack, he just goes and throws his spear at the table.
Okay.
Bah!
Okay, roll it.
Bam! 19.
That's the hit.
That is 13.
13. Do you know what? It is still up.
Strong wee table.
It is.
Come on! And so he's just between these 2 tables.
Okay, the 2 tables. The one behind you that is spinning gets up on its legs and then stands up and goes to go crunch on top of you.
Oh my
and
god.
the lazy Susan kind of stops dizzying around and then goes towards you. They have advantage on you.
Because they're
I feel
flanking.
like I'm in that TV show where people make robots to fight each other.
Oh my god.
Table legs. Here come the table legs.
Oh.
Advantage because that was a 4. Oh my goodness, I'm getting wicked rolls. 25.
Oh! That's a hit.
Man, this guy's getting owned by tables.
12.
Oh!
Tables in turn.
And the circular saw Susan, lazy Susan table.
It's a buzzsaw.
15.
Mess. So as he like takes this clonk on the head, like the sword kind of just meets his arm and goes king, 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 king.
Nice.
Ow! Why are these things so good at fighting?
And In reply, Narlo says, because I made them! And he opens the door, and there's a staircase, and he disappears into the stairs beyond. So he goes out of sight from you. Should we go back to the running of the bulls?
Yes.
Running of the bulls. The bulls are bearing down. There's a lot of them. There's more than the Tahirua Torufarimon. There's more than that number of bulls. And the cows are following as well, right? It's like a herd. And they're all going in a big trample fest. So, Ha-Kapella.
Yes.
So they have all moved right up as far as you can put them. And this horse last time tried to the one that Yulia tries to break over the barrier. Doesn't do it, but manages to weaken the barrier as it tries to jump over. Okay. Ha-Kapella, your turn.
Ha-Kapella has just been hit by one of the bulls and just like, and so she's kind of like on the ground a little bit, but in her vision, like in her view, like she can see all of these cowards waiting, and she's just like, all right, and she's gonna feed on their fear and cast fear, and she says, blue cheese, and yeah, that's just a 30-foot cone.
30 foot, that gets all of them.
Yep. Right there, and she just wants to try and cast like an image of an even bigger bull.
Bearing down on them. Okay, what's your DC?
15? 14? 15.
Okay, I'm just rolling en masse for all of them. I'll roll the leader separately. The mass of them got a 13.
Yeah!
And the leader gets an 11.
Yeah!
Okay, at the end of their next turn,
they have to
they're
run.
going to be
It's like, wah! And she gets up as a bonus action, and she tries to like chase, I don't know. She tries to jump up here.
This is a corner of the building. It's a building. There's nothing to jump on.
Nothing to jump on. I'm just up.
There's something to jump on.
Running
Do it!
Go on.
Ha-Kapella takes a leaf out of Tnemrot's book, and she tries to jump onto a bull.
Okay, you can either choose animal handling or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
I'm good at either. Well, 18 plus 6. So, yay!
Okay, and
she like, yeah!
On the bull.
Yeah.
Thank you. Julius, you're up, buddy.
All right. Julia's seeing the two of them riding these bulls, which, I'm all about that. Now, I'm gonna gauge the response here. As the larger of the longhorn bulls come up, I'm gonna reach out my hand to see if I'll be allowed to ride in the back on that lead bull.
The same one that Nimrod's on.
I'm on.
Yeah, with Tnemrot.
Oh, get on up here, boy.
All right, yeah. So I'm just gonna like this again. This massive grin. This is just so much fun. This is like exactly what I came to the city for. I'm going to just look at the guy next to me and go, "Good luck." And I'm gonna swing up onto the back, placing my arms tastefully on Nimrod's hips as I hold on for dear life.
Well, I want you to make a acrobatics or an animal handling roll, whichever you do best.
Very well. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a 15?
Nice. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, for sure. Oh. And you find yourself on a bull with your hands tastefully put on Nimrod's hips. Okay, and Tnemrot.
Okay, Tnemrot can sense him getting on the back of the bull, and she just feels his hands going round her hips, and she touches one of her hands to him because she knows that he's been stabbed. So then she just does remove curse on his fingers, and she says, "This isn't a romantic thing." And then she also at the same time looks at Gawler, and then she goes, "Jump!" And then she puts her hands back out and catch Gawler as they're about to go through the.
Wonderful. Okay. So Julius, you had succeeded your Constitution save, but where the stab had.
Oh, sorry, did it not?
No, that's okay. No, you've done well, Julius. So where the stab had hit you, you wouldn't have necessarily seen, but the very edges of the wound have a golden sheen, which is fighting with your natural resistance to spread across your chest. So with her putting the remove curse, that gold disappears entirely.
Oh, okay. Very well.
So Gorla.
Good thing too, because I was literally just gonna rip out that piece of me and just be like, oh yeah.
Oh my god, amazing. I should have left it.
But I do have a question though. With remove curse, how does that interact with my sword?
She didn't touch your sword, so it doesn't affect.
Okay, good. All right, sweet.
Hey, great. So, first of all, let's see what happens to this guard here that you said good luck to.
Let's do see what happens.
Oh my. Well, because we are a PG-13 show, we won't show him go. If he goes down, and one, the bulls kind of raise up as they
It's
go.
my bull as well. Again, Mufasa, rest in peace. My leg.
Tnemrot, your bull, which you are not controlling, right? You're just on its back,
Yeah.
gloriously on its back, bursts through the barricade,
Woo!
going past Gorla. As it does so, Gorla leaps and says, "This is crazy!" and leaps majestically, trusting so much in you.
Oh no.
He's not trained in acrobatics. I will show you what I rolled. Can you see that on the screen by any chance?
No, Gorla.
He rolls a 2.
Can I petition to take an attack of opportunity to grab him, this person by their hair?
No.
Can I do it?
Gorla falls below. And your bull, without any control, starts running down the hill. Ha-Kapella, you see Gorla as the cows and bulls, with you included, run past.
I was like,
Gorla is gone.
again?
Never.
Gorla got gored.
Ha-Kapella's still like, who was that guy? Like holding on the horns of the bull. I'm just like,
He says, "Sorry, run!"
Nimrod quickly, just before they go to the next scene, turns around and says, "Julius, do you know if we can get around to the other side of the guards?"
Oh, I thought we were done killing. Do I know if there's like a big, like, a place where we might be able to turn the herd around, like in a more open space? At the end
Probably the marketplace would be the place.
Yeah, I'll suggest it. Yeah, there's plenty of places to turn this around, but you reckon you can get the beastie under control?
I'll give it my best go. We'll do it afterwards. Though.
Okay, hey, that's the end of your scene. Let's go back to the enchantment school.
Ow!
Okay, Lona.
Lona saw Narlo just disappear through that door. He looks over to Sully. I don't trust this guy. I've run.
Leader, who's attacking us?
Yeah, okay. And then Lona just wants to firebolt this table. Is this table still attacking?
Yeah. The circular saw Lazy Susan table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Lona just like firebolts. Time to turn these tables around. Boom.
Okay.
With a 10 plus 8, 18.
Easy.
nice.
Let's go. 2 plus 6.
Do you know that
It's fire, demon.
it's on fire? That's a good point. It's on
Ah,
fire,
nice.
but
It's
it's
wood.
but it's on
flammable.
fire. So now there's this fire.
Oh no!
Oh, that turns, the table have turned again.
But it's still up. And it. How intelligent is it? It is not intelligent. So they're all gonna pile on top of you, Sully.
Okay. Hold on. Their turn's after me, right?
Yes, thank you.
Wait.
Okay, Sully.
So I've thrown my spear at it, and it's got about. But is it safe to say that my spear is implanted in the top of the table?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So Sully is gonna jump up and like try and like ram it through, like just use his weight and a jump to like bam, and attack this thing. So that is an 17.
Yeah, good.
Great, and that is 9 points of damage.
Okay, and that table is it's gone all the way through now. You're on the top. You need to make a strength saving throw or be thrown
Are
off.
you practically pole dancing on this table?
Whoa. What kind of throw? Sorry.
Strength.
That is a 19.
Easy. You're on.
You've done this before.
Yeah. Whoa.
Imagine it kind of looks like a like a cow, or like like a.
Like those mechanical bulls?
Yeah.
My foot's ready.
And then he's like, why don't you go down? And then he pulls his spear out again, and then he grips it in both hands. He jumps up, and then he bodily slams.
Okay.
So not only is it the spear, but it's his butt and his whole body like contacting your table now to kind of just crush this thing. So that is 18.
Yes.
Oh, with his ass too.
And that is 12 points of damage.
Boom.
Some big ass
Very
damage.
good. These tables are tough.
What?
A whole plank of it falls off. So now it's kind of withum.
And then, as he's doing that, he goes, okay, Sully, pull yourself together. They're just furniture. And he uses second wind to give himself some health back. And that is, yes, that's good. That's 18 points of hit.
Nice.
Health back. Yes, good. Feeling healthy.
Great. The greasy pig table clambers over to you and tries to go with its legs. Tries to smash around.
Oh.
Ruin your good time on the table.
It's a 12.
Yes.
And I think the obvious thing would be that it hits the table below it.
Yes.
Because they're not particularly smart. Oh, 18 damage.
Wow.
I mean, surely the legs go through the other table.
The other table is dead.
Oh!
And Sully, you are in a convenient place that you would desire to be.
Yeah. Right here.
We're going to stick on your guys' scene because I think it's going to end any second now.
Okay.
Lona.
Lona, am I allowed to attack again?
Yeah, we're going back to you again.
Okay, sweet. Lona's just gonna go boosh, and I'm just gonna firebolt the greasy pig table.
Hit it.
The greasy
pig
table.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
What?
Sweet.
It's greasy. It's made of wood. I'm petitioning for double damage.
8. You can roll it again.
Yeah. 11.
It bursts into flames.
Oh,
and
yes.
falls apart. The planks on the top crackle, and the thing breaks in half and falls.
Looking at the smoking wreckage, Charlie looks up at Lona and he's like, dinner is served.
It's on the table.
Yeah, that was good. We should chase after that guy.
Meanwhile, okay, should we go back to the streets of Corda? Back.
Sorry, 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, sure.
Go.
Okay, so back in the streets of Corda. Oh. The bulls are racing down. What y'all doing?
I mean, I think Tnemrot's going to try and attempt to grab her rope and kind of maneuver around the horn so that she can kind of try and steer the bull around the corner of the market so they can come back and just destroy these other guards.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That's an animal handling roll. That sounds like a
Improvised
sensible idea.
Ha-Kapella sees what Tnemrot's trying to do.
Love
Yeah, nice, well done. Ha-Kapella sees what Tnemrot's trying to do, and she doesn't have rope on her, but she's got her whip.
Yeah.
So she's gonna still try, but she can also try and use the horns too. But yeah, she's gonna try and animal handle.
Okay.
Just so she doesn't get bowled off this thing. And 3 plus 4 is 7. So not quite.
I want you to make a strength saving throw to stay on the.
Oh, a strength. Okay, come on, strength. Come on through strength. All right, 16.
Yeah, you can stay on it, but you don't have
All right,
control. Of
I'm
the
just like.
Great. Hey, so Tnemrot, you have control of it.
Great.
So Julius, what's happened is that Ha-Kapella doesn't have control of her bull,
But I'm hugging it, and I'm on.
Tnemrot does have control of the bull that you two are on. Julius, are you doing anything in particular this round?
So the bull that we're on is the lead bull, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to hold my action till after we're trying to get them to turn, and
Okay.
I want to. I have something that I kind of want to do, but in case it doesn't work.
Okay. So let us assume you get down to the marketplace.
Yeah.
You've got the lead bull.
Yeah.
You've got a great animal handling roll. What are you doing?
We're turning the bulls around, and I'm guessing that this one's the lead and everyone else is going to follow. So we turn them all the way around and we go and head towards these guards.
From behind them?
Yeah, we're gonna ambush them from behind.
And
Straight.
they are still under fear because they're about to
under fear.
run.
They're-
We're gonna
they're-
catch them as they run towards us.
All right. Okay. So Julius is gonna give directions.
Yeah.
To the other way so that you can head them off at the pass and 10-pin bowl them down. This is the plan, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Julius, do you want to add anything into this plan?
So the idea is that if we can't make the turn,
Yeah.
to kind of turn up, Julius wants to use his athletics check to kind of add some extra weight to one side to help with that curve. and
Okay.
that arc.
All right. In that case, let's say that you can make your animal handlings roll at advantage because Julius is helping you.
Nice.
Cool.
Love that.
It's 22.
22.
Thank you, Julian.
Look, the moral of the story is, in our next scene, we see your bull coming around the corner. All the guards have kind of gotten over their fear. They're looking the other way. They hear this rumble. The ground starts to grow beneath their feet. They turn around, and your bulls come around.
Yeehaw! Let's go, bulls!
And I can imagine the camera pans back to the top of seeing the street from a distance, and we see little helmets just popping in the air.
Some dust and smoke. And some screams.
And that is the end of that scene. Hey, I think this is a good time for us to take a wee break, and then we'll come back. All right. Hey, thanks, guys. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Woo!
Amidst the wreckage and recovery from war, a new secret war begins in the alleys, docks, gambling pits, and sewers of Aratai. A war of assassins, smugglers, crime lords for the underbelly of the city. Caught in this struggle, a bounty hunter and a thief for hire find themselves entrusted with the protection and life of a very special child. This is a story from the shadows of Aratai.
Okay, we're back. Hey guys, I have just realized that I did not update the title of the video or the giveaway stuff.
Dead giveaway.
Before I just completely lost track. So I'm really sorry, everyone in chat. It says that there's a giveaway. The Bespoke Boutique giveaway was last week. I'm really sorry about the confusion. I didn't update that, nor does it say that Dag is a guest on the thing. So it's like a big failure from me.
Okay, I'm just part of the furniture now.
Spinning tape.
Yep, that's it. Secret reveal, Dag's part of the regular cast now.
Yeah, let's go.
Every week.
Not a special mention.
And this is how I get put on shows, is I just weasel my way in, and it's like cockroaches. You can't get rid of me.
Oh, bro, it's time to be real.
Hey, so we'll turn to chat for a little bit. So as you see that we got Dag with us, so please do go to his channel, Dead Aussie Gamer, give him a follow, give him a sub. He's wonderful, as you can tell. Thanks for the new followers, guys. Thanks, Hard Knock Dice, for the raid.
It's a hard knock dice.
And ADH Adventures, thank you as well. So we've got a couple of things to redeem. We've got a side splitter.
Oh, a joke.
Dilholio, do you remember your joke last time?
Right now.
Raylene?
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I do. But now I'm like doubting myself about it. If it's even funny. My friend.
No. Hit Raylene.
You got this,
The
Rayleigh.
shorter a walk, the funnier it is. No explaining. No apology.
Okay,
Go.
no explaining. I just heard this from my friend. What do you call a non-binary samurai?
What?
They slash them.
That's good. That's good. Fun and inclusive.
Very nice. Hey, and now we have an Operation Opera. So we're going to roll a 10-sided dice to see which of us, while we do this little chat, has to talk in song. It can't be Truby, because Truby was last time.
I've also done it. Should we roll between these two?
So it's Ronnie. Oh. For the next 2 minutes, you have to speak in song.
That is easy.
Okay.
Nice. See, this
Ask me anything and I will sing it to you.
Okay, ask Ronnie anything. Chat as well.
Chat as well, yeah, go on.
Does it have to be an opera?
Any form that you choose. It
Any
can
form
be.
that I choose. Okay.
Okay, what are you most scared of?
I am mostly scared of losing the ones I love. Yes.
Hey, Lady Alma Reese has just said, why not Dags as well? So I think we're going to have a duet.
Yeah, Dag.
Oh yeah, I don't know if singing's really my thing,
I beg to differ.
but I'll give it a damn good shot anyway.
That's the spirit, Dag.
You guys tell each other what you had for breakfast, but like sing it to each other.
Go on.
I woke up before I ate anything. I'm freaking starving.
You didn't do any sleep eating?
No, just well, I decided to wake up this morning. I found a packet of popcorns. This is a true story. And then I found some dark chocolate, 70%. Dark chocolate, and I scoffed that thing down like there was no tomorrow.
Chocolate popcorn.
Popcorn.
Oh yeah, guys, that was
It
nice.
was beautiful.
Very nice.
That was lovely.
So Dag, go get some food.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to get some kai?
I'm now on liquid breakfast.
Oh.
Nice.
What is that?
It's basically just lychee water. It'll do.
Love me some lychee water.
Fruity.
Hey, good. All right, are we ready to get back into it, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for hanging out with us, you lovely chatter folks. Did I miss anything else in chat? Did I miss anything?
Missed out on hugging
Some-
me.
There was some raiders, but
the-
hi raiders.
Yeah, I've said hi to the Raiders.
Um,
So thanks for that. Okay, let's get back into it. And I am so sorry about messing up the title.
No need
Yeah.
to apologize.
like an idiot.
I better get that back to Jason. He'll need it more than I. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Ah!
Let's go back to the Enchanter's School. Sully, Lona.
Yeah.
The dust settles from the broken tables. What you doing?
Sully looks at the door that Narlo escaped through, and then he looks at the other door.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
And the ways that it benefits her more than it benefits us, but yeah.
That we're going to barge through that door. I want to take her as hostage and force Narlo to hand over the other parts of Salt of Aratai.
See, that's where we do differ.
I thought that's what we were thinking.
I think we both want to open that door.
Okay. Let's do it.
Sully goes up to this door and opens it.
Okay, and the Queen, Zintar, is seated and she has a very upright bearing. When you open the door, she says, "Yes, how may I help you?"
Your Majesty. We just wanted to see how you were doing. How are you?
I feel very strange today.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of strange things have been happening today.
We feel strange as well. Are you okay?
I don't think I am. Where am I?
You're kind of in the School of Enchantment. Well, Narlo's house.
Yes, I came here and returned his enchanted items to him, and now here I am. I don't.
Well, here's the important question. Do you want to be here?
I don't know. I was very happy being here before, but it feels. I don't. I'm very confused. I'm sorry. I'm just not myself today. And she sits back down in the chair.
Right, that's okay. Look, we can't torture this woman.
I agree.
Look, honestly, we're concerned about Narlo. We think he's dangerous. To himself, you, us, and possibly others. And more than that, he has something that we need. And we don't think he's going to reasonably give it to us. You don't think there's any way you could convince him? Or...
Perhaps. I do have some sway over him.
We specifically, the girdle and the sandals, I know that those are precious, and you must know that too.
Yes.
We need them.
Okay. You need them.
There's a lot going out in the world, outside these walls. A lot of people are getting hurt. We're partly responsible, so we're looking to make it right. And we need help. And those two things would really help us.
All right. She is somewhat confused. Well, I've often found that the first start is a conversation. So perhaps if we find Narlo, and then we can set this all straight.
I'm going to remind the whole team of this. The first start is a conversation. Just remember that. Say that into your brain, Lona. First start is a conversation. I'm going to tell Tnemrot and the Ha-Kapella that as soon as...
What to do with Narlo?
Well, okay. Yes, I'll admit that sometimes conversation doesn't work. But it's the first step, then lasty.
then blast them with a firebolt in the back.
That's right. Okay. We think he's upstairs. So
That would make sense.
it's his.
It's his personal study, and his chambers are up there.
Would you mind leading us there, Your Majesty, or coming with us?
I'll go up front. We're not going to use you as a.
No, wouldn't blast his own missus?
Well, we don't know.
You head up the stairs, and the room that you enter into is just this magnificent open plan room. There's a bed and some, furniture in one corner, but most of it is workshops with metalworking things, with some crucibles, with various ingots and tools for metallurgy and woodwork. There's a whole bunch of books and scrolls, lots of candles, things bubbling and random colored liquids bubbling in different shaped pieces of glassware.
Lona's
of course, right? There has to be.
It has to be everywhere. Now Lona's eyeing out the furniture, kind of looking at them to see if they're going to be animated in any way.
Sully's like, who's the spirit at the end table? No.
And looking out the window with his back to you is Narlo. Looking out the window at the end of the room is Narlo. He looks over his shoulder and turns around, and his eyes are red and wet, and he wipes his eyes and says, "I'm sorry you see me like this, my queen."
Narlo, this has all gone wrong. But it can be right again.
Yeah, so he says it's been a dream. The dream's finished. Dreams end, I guess. Do they have to?
It's what makes them beautiful, I think. The fact that they're not guaranteed. The fact that no one's here forever, as sad as it seems. I think that's what makes it special. I don't think any of us want to live forever. What do you do then? Nothing matters.
Okay. So you want the girdle and the sandals.
That would be nice.
It'd be very nice.
But how are you going to get back?
Well, we're hoping you could help us figure that one out.
The difficulty is that the enchantment is all focused around the hourglass. And it must be broken in this time and in your time at the same time.
Okay. How is that possible if we can't? Can we communicate with?
We can leave them a message.
Good. Does that mean we get the girdle and the sandals then?
He unbuckles the girdle and places it on a beautiful mahogany table nearby, takes off the sandals, leaves them on the ground below.
Okay.
So what you gonna do?
Sully goes to retrieve those things.
Okay. And as before, as you have gotten the arms of Saltavana closer to each other, they kind of resonate with each other, and there's kind of a vibration in them as you get close to them and as you touch them.
And he sort of feels this vibration, and then he kind of just maneuvers through it and slowly just takes first the girdle. And then he had every intention of packing it away, But then he just thinks to himself, but why not just put it on now? And so he starts to like, adjust it around his like waist, and it's like, right, okay, good, that's a good fit. And then you instantly feel a resilience that you never experienced before.
Bows of steel.
On a mechanics level, you get 4 temporary hit points per level.
Wow. Wow. And then, Sully feels it course through him. He's like, oh, wow. Okay.
Right, Sully?
Yes, very all right. Here, take my boots. And then he takes those off, and then he gets the sandals, and then he kind of almost can't put the sandals on fast enough. He's like, come on.
Are they your size?
Yeah, I think they're fine. I think they're a good fit.
You feel a nimbleness.
Mm-hmm.
Your speed is 10, and when you next, these will require a bit of attunement.
Okay.
But for now, your speed goes up by 10.
Wow.
Got flesh though.
Mm.
Okay, what else y'all doing?
Lona kind of reaches over to Nyla and says, hey Nar, mind if I call you Nar? You mentioned before about dreams, and I know what it's like to go after your dream girl and never kind of ending in the result that you wanted, but with dreams, sometimes all you need to do is just wake up.
He pats you on the back in return and just nods.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go back to our other team, shall we? Ha-Kapella,
Yes.
Julius, Tnemrot.
Yeah.
They're the wreckage of the guards that you've just 9-pin bowled. Those that are still around are on the ground.
Ha-Kapella kind of taunts them by like standing on their like tummy for a little bit, like.
Sad.
Like,
Sad guy.
So that's 1, 2. I'm counting this one as mine as well. My kill. 3, 4, 5, including. See, I'm telling you, I think I killed the most out of all of us. And Ha-Kapella's like stretching her arms, and I can keep going.
It's I'm kind of imagining. Is there like kind of like, I mean, I know there's a bunch of broken up shops and things like that, but is there like one of those like Turkish coffee shops with like the big thing of sand and like the iron like cup for like the coffee and things like that? Do they have anything like that? Like,
If you want there to be, there can be, sure.
yes. So I'm imagining that Julius is listening to this while they're kind of like, like looking at the corpses. I'm making coffee for everyone. This is post slaughter, aperitif, as it were. So yeah, as he's making it, he's like, it's not just about quantity, it's about quality as well. The guard captain's head came off quite cleanly when I chopped it.
But then I used like my cool little thunder wave, and I went boom, kaboom, and all of those bulls couldn't get out without me. So I don't know, like I think
that was amazing. Yes, no, that's true.
Yeah, you were pretty amazing when you were cut off that person's head. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And speaking of riding the longhorn into battle,
yeah,
that's
Tnemrot.
pretty good.
Nimrod's kind of away in thought right now. She's thinking of her friends, and she's backflipped off the bull, slapped it on the back. Sure, thank you. And she's just thinking.
Yeah.
She kind of looks towards Julius, and she's like, "Do you know what's really cool? Even cooler than brute strength and murder? Defying other gods." And you know what I think? I think that our friends were trapped by another god. Do you know what? If I if I was in love with a god or worshipping a god, do you know what I reckon they would like the most? Defying another god's magic. I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying that I would like to defy Tila by going in and trying to find a way to break the hourglass. Not even to save my friends, just out of sheer spite. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow, Tnemrot, that took a dark turn. You need to talk about it?
Do you know who also I heard Tila talk about?
Who?
So I'm just saying that I heard Tila talk about how much he hated Tnemrot. And I always thought he was so weak and had very small biceps and didn't do enough leg days. So I don't know. I don't really know what we should do next. What do you guys think?
Are you thinking that Tnemrot made this hourglass that trapped our friends?
No.
Or?
I think Tila made it, and I think that he's been making fun of Tnemrot, and I don't know. Maybe it could be fun to just see if we can break it or something.
Yeah, all right.
I'm not fussed though.
Julius comes over with several pots of little tiny little things of coffee and hands one to each of you, and says, "You know, I originally came here to kill the people of this town and set most of it on fire, and I was very, very angry to find out that Tila had beaten me to it. If spiting Tila is what breaking the hourglass does, I'm all for it, for one. I mean, at least until the guards come and try to find these scouts. But, I guess, have you tried brute strength?"
Not yet, and I've heard this town actually also worships this hourglass too, so if we did find a way to break it, we'd pretty much ruin the whole town by ourselves. Let's give it a go. I think we head back.
Ha-Kapella is still suspicious of the coffee. I think she's sniffing it. I don't think she's ever actually had coffee. She's never had the need for it. So she's like, well, what have you made?
Oh, it's like a bitter kind of drink. They make it out of roasted beans. It tastes awful, but my God, does it wake you up?
Oh, well, all right, thanks. And Ha-Kapella takes a sip, and Raylene hates coffee. But may I?
Yes.
For a genuine reaction?
Yes.
What is in there?
Oh, Ronnie makes the strongest coffees ever.
Ha-Kapella throws the coffee, and she's like, all right, breaking an hourglass, you say? And she does, she's just stomping down, and I gotta get my chicken.
Nice.
Mother God.
You're welcome.
I have a question
Yeah.
for the lovely, wonderful, merciful, kind GM that provides coffee and other amazing things. Is there an armory that, I don't know, just might be around that may or may not have siege-based weapons?
No. Sorry, no siege weapons. In the castle, up in the castle, yes. But not not nearby, near the marketplace, no.
Roll out a cannon, just okay, let's see if this hourglass is gonna play friendly or not.
Me the water.
Okay, so you guys head down towards the hourglass, is that what you're doing? Okay, you guys, you're in, and back to the Enchantress School.
And then Sully's kind of I don't know, he's been a little bit distant for the past minute or two. And then he kind of just shakes his head and he's like, okay, back in the game. Okay. Oh!
Lona was just about to say.
Almost. Yes,
you're
almost right call. I'm back. Okay. We saw an inscription on the base of the hourglass that said, break on thee.
Break on thee.
Yeah, we saw that when we were coming here, right?
Yeah.
What if we wrote that?
But we're here.
Yes. But we're reliving the same day over and over again. Theoretically.
Yes.
Only, I don't think we've done it again yet. Would we know?
But we have.
Or will? Or...
I'm getting what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Look, mate. So, remember that writing right? it's funny because that's pretty much the message that we need to communicate to Ha-Kapella and Tnemrot. If we want to break this thing at the same time, we need to tell them when to break it. What time of day is it?
If you remember, just as you had arrived, there was some
from the bell.
bell, and the bell tower rang 10 times.
Okay. How can I approximate how much time has passed since then? Like,
It's probably been about a half an hour.
okay. We need to tell them something like, oh, this counts on them being anywhere near the hourglass, that maybe they're looking around it trying to find a way to get us back. So it's a long shot, but what we need to write is something like, break on the 11th toll of the bell. Right?
Yeah.
Narlo, who says, if you do that, it will appear throughout the time frame. So everyone throughout time, it will suddenly appear. If they are not there at the same time, it is. He says, it's the only way that it can work. But if they're not there, and someone else breaks it at the same time, at a different time, you will appear in, of course, a different time than you're designed to be in.
Oh, that is a big problem.
But a fascinating experiment, says Narlo.
Yes.
We don't have the luxury to experiment right now.
We've got to get it right on the first go. Whoa.
Oh, so that could show up on anyone else is looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, no. How do we get specifically Ha-Kapella and Tnemrot to break this hourglass the time that we want them to?
But you know what would be funny is if like 20 years later at exactly the right time, that's when we broke it.
Oh my god.
And then it's like you two are at this level and then we go, hey, we're level 20 now, let's go.
Meanwhile, you guys have returned back to the marketplace while the other two guys figure out what they want to do. You've got a plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Tnemrot, Ha-Kapella,
right thing.
Julius, you get down to the marketplace. What you planning on doing?
Ha-Kapella's first instinct is to like have this caffeine in her blood just straight to Bok Bok, and she just picks up the Bok Bok backpack and just goes, "Hey baby, I miss ya. Are you ready for a ride? Let's go." And she looks back to Tnemrot and says, "We're breaking this thing? All right."
Now,
She gets out her battle axe.
wait, Ha-Kapella. Remember what the lady said? She said no damage has been done to this hourglass since the time that time froze. So I feel like you're gonna blunt your axe if you do this. Like we need to think more about this.
Oh, so we do need our brains.
So, do you think there's a way of saying 11 without saying 11?
I grab a rock.
Okay, Julius, you got a rock?
Tink, 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 tink.
It makes a beautiful sound whenever you hit it. It makes kind of like a chime, like boing, dong, dong. It's really beautiful hourglass. It's exquisite. Boondy, 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 boondy.
Oh.
Ha-Kapella starts playing along.
Where are you guys at the moment?
We're near the hourglass, I think.
You see the shadow, the ghostly shadow of Tnemrot, a strange red-skinned thing. You remember how I said when you first entered, you saw the shadows of people from distant times. You see the shadow of them just ephemerally there. This thing with the thing is banging on it. Tnemrot's even further back, so she can't really see it, and you can see Ha-Kapella. You can't really hear, but yeah.
Oh,
Like Kalimba.
We can see them.
what? He's trying to break the glass.
No.
And then, like, Sully's like trying to grab this red ephemeral like image. He's like, wait! Stop! Come on!
What do we see?
What do we see?
You guys, so I would like you to do a roll of 20 plus your wisdom score, to see how attuned you are to these kind of things.
What was that? Sorry?
I'm not.
That plus my wisdom score?
No, your wisdom, bonus.
Oh, definitely not 3.
That's a 5.
3.
None of you can see anything. What'd you get?
7.
None of you can see.
But we can see
You
them,
can see
right?
them lightly. Yep.
And we can see the way he's hammering on to the glass.
I see what you're saying, Lona. It's our greatest weakness, in my opinion. But okay, if you were on their side, Lona, what would you do? If you were at Ha-Kapella and Tnemrot, no, if Lona was on the other side, what would you do?
We're trying to break this thing.
Exactly. That's exactly what Ha-Kapella and Tnemrot are going to do, because they are also smash things first, ask questions later. We don't need to tell them when to break the glass. We need to match them on when they break the glass. Okay. Okay.
Just tell me where and when.
Okay. So Sully tonight is ready to spare.
Okay. And Julius, what are you doing?
There's definitely a rhythm. So it's every swing is like every half second, every half beat, he's just
Good. Okay.
he just keeps
All right, Nimrod's just like, maybe you do have to brute force this. What have you
changed
got
my
in
hand.
person?
Oh, you mean with this? And Ha-Kapella drops her kalimba and just gets out her battle axe. Yeah! And like waves it around here and starts dancing with that.
And then it goes for the middle.
Julius comes out. Not Julius, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Narlo comes out, and you can say he's had a change of heart.
Oh.
What? Hey, buddy.
Narlo comes out. He says, that will be the end of me too.
Okay, but some things require. And remember, we had a nice touching moment.
Yeah, we dreams wake up.
He says something. He says something. Some magical chant, and the vision of the others disappears.
Oh, you sneaky man. Okay. Okay. What could we possibly?
Your Majesty, is it?
She's now, time is passing, and as time passes, she's becoming more and more distracted. And it's, at the moment, she looks like she's trying to find something missing on the floor.
Okay. Okay. How do we say 11th without anyone else understanding? We've got to.
You can't, says Narlo. Everyone will see it.
No. We've got to speak in references that only Ha-Kapella and Tnemrot. What are numbers that are significant to the four of us that only the four of us would understand?
What?
Okay. Yes. Okay. The number of guards in the A-team. Plus.
Times 2, plus smaller.
Narlo says, "What are you talking about, A-team?"
Oh, we've gone crazy. We've gone crazy, and you shouldn't worry about us. I'm writing my final message and just hoping that someone reads it, and finds it on our dead bodies.
In the A-team is
plus
times 2.
Yeah. Plus, how do we say 3? Wait, how many children of Tila were there? 6, because there was the one that the guard found and we killed 3. There were 6 children of Tila.
Yes.
Okay. Plus the number of children of Tila. Okay, so that's 10.
Numbers of 18 plus 6 Tila plus a chicken.
Plus how many chickens? 1! How many chickens do we have? But how many chickens?
Meanwhile, is getting her axe ready. She's gonna go right for the center of the 2 points.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
You strike, bang!
No, I'm getting it ready.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. I was like, well.
Yeah, where should we hit it?
Yeah, like I don't know, like
Sully starts
We hit it
tapping
all
the
at the
word.
same time.
Wait!
Oh, and then, like, do we see any?
Sorry. Well, okay. Meanwhile, Julius, Ha-Kapella, Tnemrot, what y'all doing?
I'm just eyeing up the kind of the middle of this hourglass and getting ready to. Oh no, maybe the axe is better in that.
Yeah, Ha-Kapella can't help but keep looking at the inscription. Like, break on the what?
Julius,
Break on the point?
what you doing, Julius?
Okay, I think. Okay, given the rock has created a nice beat but hasn't done anything, I'm gonna take out the marauder, which is my cleaver, and I'm going to try and get to the top of it, right? Like, because I imagine that hourglass is like in a like sort of cage type thing.
Yes,
like,
it
to
is.
hold the actual glass. So I'm gonna try and get over the top, and I'm gonna just try and like come in from the top and see if there's like a seam or a break, and I'm gonna try and like wedge my
Okay.
blade. And just sort of,
I'm sorry, no matter what you do, it is impervious to your assault.
Magic. This is magical. We need to attack it with magic.
And then you start seeing, being etched into it, break on the...
On the.
Break on the.
Yeah. Break at the number gong equal to the number of guards in the A team
Nimrod, are you seeing this?
plus the number of children of healer there were. Plus the number of chickens.
There's 4 of us. Ha-Kapella.
4?
The gongs.
Oh, so 4 plus 6. There were 6 of them.
That means it's 10.
Plus,
Chickens?
but plus chicken.
How many gongs has it been? Clampers. She asks Julius if he can give her a lift. Julius, give me a lift.
yeah, I'll give you a lift.
Gongs.
That's 2 gongs.
She jumps
Oh,
off.
one more. I think it's right down 11. Yeah!
Okay, and you both break down in the time where Julius, Ha-Kapella, and Tnemrot are. Nimrod's been lifted up and smashes down, and Ha-Kapella
Goes for the middle.
Bolt through
the
middle
biting
of
bolt.
yeah.
Julius, what are you doing?
I'm recoiling from the impact.
Exactly. Okay, thank you. And the hourglass shatters. You have seen similar shattering of magic before when Donnie died. And this kind of explosion of glitter, basically.
Wow.
And meanwhile, in this time-locked world that Lona, Sully, Narlo, and the memories of his perfect day exist, the hourglass shatters as well. And Narlo just shrinks, becomes ancient in a moment, and dries to dust and crumbles away. And suddenly, you are in the presence of your friends back in the present day.
You did it!
What?
We did it!
What are you doing?
Oh, so
Do you smell like greasy pig? Have you been eating pig without me?
So much. And then Whoa.
And check out this. And then he like shows off his like midriff. He's like, we got 2 of them!
You got the girdle? And the sandals? Oh my god, Bok, they did it! Bok!
We made a friend.
Oh, who the heck is that?
Hang on.
Oh,
Yeah, again, friend is very strong a word.
yeah, I would say murder mates.
Murder
Yeah.
mates.
Yeah.
Murray mates.
Yes.
This
You must
is-
be the friends caught in the glass.
Yes. Oh, wow. I don't know why that one felt like, I've been away from you guys for different periods of time, but that one felt,
Nimrod, you know what this means?
What?
We can kick them in the gonads.
No.
And Ha-Kapella just kicks Lona in the gonads. Yeah!
Neva goes to kick the girdle.
I
She
did
goes,
it.
And that's 500 gold pieces, please.
We technically did not leave you.
yeah, we've been right here.
Yeah.
Why did you say that
Sees
before?
this and understands it as some sort of strange, colloquial, friendly greeting. So I'm going to rage and kick him in the gonads.
Which one? Are you kicking Lona or
Lona.
As Lona's just like really. And he just kicked the guitar.
Yeah, there's definitely this
hate
moment
this guy.
where Ulysses' eyes are like glowing red, like kind of in like a soccer anime, like.
A Shaolin monk maneuver.
Okay. Everyone only gets one kick.
Oh,
Everyone's had their kick.
that was bad.
we finally did it.
Okay. All right.
So glad to be back.
It was fun.
That was great. Hey, thanks for joining us in kicking them. I mean, you weren't on the contract, but you know we can.
Did you guys see Nilo?
Who? Oh, Narlo.
He's right there, Lona. And he points to the pile of dust.
Pile of dust. Pile of dust in the doorway.
Nala was alive?
He was.
Was.
And so was the queen.
The queen?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty messed up. He created a time thingy.
A time snow globe moment.
Yeah, like a snow globe.
Oh,
Where he trapped his love.
Whoa.
that's
Yeah.
something Lona would do.
Funny you should say that. There was a moment where Lona seriously looked like he was contemplating it.
Lona.
It was just time messing with my mind.
Look, friend or not, I presume you've done a lot to keep our friends here safe. So
Actually, we kept him safe.
Well, strictly speaking, you were going to go hide in the castle, and I kind of, sort of baited you into riding bulls into an army of.
Baited? I wouldn't say baited. I think I was up for the spirit of competition.
You were very, very experienced.
Yeah,
in that
I
competition.
killed at least
amount
10
of
people.
murder.
Sounds like a load of bull to me.
Funny you should say that.
Several.
And then
Several
Ha-Kapella explains what they did.
What did you guys do?
where we fought two tables.
Tables.
Yeah.
Losers.
Furniture.
They would kill her.
You fought tables.
Yeah.
Is that why you smell like greasy pig?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
And we saved a damsel in distress
Yes. Yeah.
from an evil.
As strange as it was.
Hey, so then, the coming around the corner into the marketplace, 4 people walk in. Urahain, Svela,
Really?
Ram, and Sina.
Rom Cena.
And they come up to you and
Oh, great.
they say, and Urahain says, "Well done, you beat us again. Very good."
Hey?
Well,
Where have you been?
I'll be surprised if you. Sully drops to the ground, exhausted.
Heal, Sully, heal!
Lona goes.
This doesn't look like a friendly exchange, does it?
Tnemrot moves over to Julius and she says, "If you want to murder anyone, these guys are the ones. I heard they're working for Taylor."
Oh, she said the magic words. She said the magic words. I rage and I stabbed them in the neck.
Sully rocks back up and says, "That's my uncle. That's my uncle. That's my uncle." And that's his girlfriend.
Oh.
Yes.
Which one does he point to?
I point to he looks like me, only he's a little bit grayer and a little bit more buff, and his abs
All right.
more defined.
I go for the one left of that one.
Urahain.
Oh my gosh.
Behind.
They're not all your uncles, are they?
No.
All right.
Oh wow, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Hey, well, okay, can you help me clear this up real fast?
Oh. Sorry, soldiers.
Sully.
Okay. So, and if you can quickly set up the the school again.
Yep.
The eldritch blasted
I'm so sorry.
tree.
Trees.
I never claimed.
Trees blasted.
I never claimed that Ullius was a complicated character.
All right, great. So the
There was a cart as well.
there was a cart over here. So, Julius, where's Julius gone?
To the individual left of or adjacent
All right, here we
to, yeah.
You know what?
Okay.
None of these are here actually. They
None of those.
they got moved for barricades.
They got moved for barricades. Okay, so we have. So, Urahain is clearly the person who's in charge. There's someone also from the north with red hair, and behind them is a
First bit. First bit.
is an elven woman and a man that looks very much like Sully, but with more defined abs.
All right. The guy who's definitely in charge, who I'm standing in front of.
Okay, so you run up to him.
Yeah, perfect.
And what are you doing?
Charge, rage, stab.
Go, roll.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
I get advantage because I'm raging with a natural 20 on my rage.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Boom! You hit Urahain.
And that is on my charge too. So that
Roll
is-
damage.
Oh my.
Okay, so hold up. So that is 4, 13, 20, 30. 30 points of damage.
Come on.
And I've got critical special on my slashing. He gets a grievous wound and disadvantage on all attack rolls.
What the heck?
And I also reduce his movement speed by 10 foot.
Yes.
All right.
And I mean, is it a full turn that I get, or just the surprise, like, ta-da?
I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay,
If it's a surprise, then yeah, that's all.
that takes everyone by surprise.
No.
Not anymore.
So we go into the first round.
Oh goodness.
Well, Rom. So their initiative is split amongst you. Okay. So Svella and Rom are the fastest of all of you. And then it will be Ha-Kapella, Lona, and then it will be back to what's your name? Ulias?
Julius, yeah.
And then Urahain, and then you two at last. And then okay, so Svella tumbles around the other side of you and double blades. And
What about Cinna? Sorry.
Senna, Senna goes same time as Urahain. Okay,
cool.
So she gets a 16 and a 17 against you, double blading. That's against you, Ulias.
Yep. 16 will not, 17 will.
Ooh, take 10 points of damage.
I will take 5 because I am raging, and your pitiful attack is only fueling my strength.
Okay, Rom is the next. Rom is very fast. For someone with such muscle, he pushes Urahain out of the way as his action and says, Sully, who is this monster? And with a long sword, attacks you 2 times. Getting an 18 and a 23.
Oh, that'll both hit.
Oh, I can't even roll dice now. 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Ha-Kapella.
Ha-Kapella was like, whoa, this wasn't supposed to happen. No, and she casts Stinking Cloud, centered right here, so that they're all, just there in a gas.
What's the radius?
It is a 20-foot radius sphere.
20-foot radius. So where do you want it to be centered?
Just between Julius and Rom.
You tell me which square. Choose a square.
On Julius. On Rom. Sorry.
Rom, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone other than you is in that circle.
Yes,
everyone.
I'm like everyone. Like, guys, stop.
You're the only one that's not. Okay, what do they have to roll?
Everyone has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, everyone make it. You just make that throw.
Oh God.
5.
That is a 24.
1.
Oh.
So, whoever fails, you are just, on a fail save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling. Creatures that don't need to breathe or are immune to poison or by Lona. A moderate wind can put it away. But
Okay, so
you spend your whole turn just...
So Lona and Sully, you fail. But Julius, who's doing the attacking, succeeds. And
Fart in my face.
Rom succeeds. Urahain fails.
Ah.
Svella fails. What's her name? Sina succeeds.
And Ha-Kapella just like, calm down, everybody, calm down.
Okay. Svella goes next because she's the next. She moves, bump, runs to some cover, and she does Ray of Frost at Julius. Oh, 25.
Oh, nice. That'll hit.
Woo! Your speed's reduced by 10. You take 14 hit points of damage.
All right. That'll get through the resistances from my rage. 'Cause that's
Okay, and I said that the other. So, Svellim, Urheim,
Sully the Tnemrot.
Sully, you're reaching. You can make a roll now to see if you're better the next turn.
Okay.
So can you, Lona.
Wait, hold on. Is it forever? Or is it just one turn?
Just one turn.
No,
What is it?
it says for the turn.
Oh, just one turn?
Spend
Okay,
it.
Okay, so
you'll find next time. Nimrod, what you doing?
Tnemrot comes out towards and she looks at Cena and she goes, "I'll help you, Cena." And she walks this way and she turns and she looks at Julius and she goes, "What are you doing?" And then she sends an eldritch blast
Towards who?
towards Julius.
Okay.
betrayed.
That's a, what's 8 plus 6?
14.
14.
14.
That's not good enough, is it? Julius, what's your armor class?
17.
Oh.
17. This is my second
Oh.
blast. Okay, great.
Sorry, actually the cloud stays for 1 minute. So it's lingering until I cast something else.
What am I doing? Sorry, 1d10. Okay. 10. Okay.
Julius poked the beehive.
So that's a 2, and now I'm going to roll for my spiritual weapon for
Okay.
my bonus action. So it's a cantrip. Okay. Oh no, it's not good enough. I just say, "How dare you attack our friends?"
Okay. Julius, I missed
right.
your turn. I missed your turn before. You should have actually gone before Nimrod, but you're up.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, this is why Julius did not want to be friends. He was like straight up, like he like like he's been set up, and he's not the first time either. But he's very proud because it's incited conflict. Realizing, so do I actually know if these guys worship Tila at all?
You know what you know, which is nothing.
No. Okay, cool. So I don't actually have any hard evidence. I need to kill the servants of Tila. Tila is the god of trickery, if I'm not mistaken.
True, and darkness.
And I did see very earlier on a particular member of this group attempting to cast darkness, but then deciding not to. And in addition, just lied to me about these guys serving Tila. That sounds very Tila-ish. Attention immediately turns, and with reckless abandon, I'm gonna go for Nimrod.
Oh! No!
Forget.
Okay. Yeah. So what are you gonna do, buddy?
I'm gonna use the my charger feat first and charge at Nimrod. Provoking if anyone is able to take those provokes.
Both Rom and Svella do opportunity attacks for you.
If they're retching, do they get the attack of opportunities?
Both of Rom succeeded.
All right, yeah. Svella did
And
not.
Svella did not. So only one. So both of them got rolls good enough to hit you, I'm afraid. Irrespective of what because 20 was my worst roll. So you take another 9 points of damage from Rom.
Worst roll. Wow.
They're done.
What was the other one?
Okay.
I'm good, pretty good.
Okay, so you've charged at her. Yep, go.
Yep. So I'm gonna make my attack, my first attack, which is a 24.
Ooh!
The hit.
Oh!
All right. And because I've charged on this, minimum damage. Okay, so that is 6. So that is 11 points of damage from that hit. I didn't reduce their movement speed because I reduced it on the other person's turn. I'm then going to use my frenzy ability, and as a bonus action, I'm going to make my another attack.
Okay, go for it.
Which is 19.
Yep, that's a hit.
Another minimum damage. This one is only.
Oh, no,
Six.
19 has hit. Okay, sorry, I got you now. Yeah.
You're still up?
It's only a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Cool.
And I've got my extra attack.
Oh, good grief.
That is a natural 20.
Oh!
Now I wanna make this kind of clear. The idea was I want to try and pull my punches, so I will take the natural 20, but can I opt to do minimum damage on the damage dice roll?
Yes.
Because I'm not like, obviously I see that that Tnemrot has like this open vulnerable spot which I go to, but rather than leaning in and hitting it with everything I got, there's this moment where that smile, that manic look that Julius gets sort of creeps across his face. And that will deal a total of 12 points of damage.
Great. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
my
and and in addition, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls until the start of my next turn.
As soon as Nimrod sees that smile come across your face, she just smiles right back at you.
Oh, no.
And she just has flames in her eyeballs, and she sends them straight into yours, into Julius, and then she uses hellish rebuke.
Oh God, she's met her match.
9. Is it a 6 or a 9?
Gives a look.
There's a 9.
That's a
19,
9.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. She deals 16 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay, great. We're at the top of the batting order now.
Yeah.
Everyone back to the top. And so the first one is Svella, who tries to shake off the effects of the stinking cloud.
Yep, it's still there.
It's still there, and she fails again. Rom, who was unaffected, he says, "Drop your weapons, beast!" and charges up to you, Ulius. And he will do he'll hold his attack, depending upon whether or not you drop. And when it comes to your turn, if you drop your weapons, he won't attack. But if you do, he will attack you. So that's him. That's him done. Ha-Kapella, you're up.
Ha-Kapella is like, okay, stinking cloud isn't working. Everyone's just sick. So she runs this way. 1, 2, 3. Faces onto Julius because I think like he's just the person that has no side, and now it's just all confusing. So she drops Stinking Cloud. It is gone, and then replaces it with a hold person. So she tries to go, cheese, to you. Nice. Hold person, and yeah.
Okay, Julius, can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no. That's a 7.
Yeah! Get his ass.
Lona.
Lona's like seeing all doesn't really know this Ulius guy, but you see him trying to attack Tnemrot. Lona's just going to firebolt. He's just going to firebolt him.
Okay, he's frozen, and you firebolt him in the back at advantage.
Okay.
Good.
Oh,
not that much
must
better.
have been advantage. 4 plus 8. 12.
It goes astray.
Yeah.
Oh, pew.
Goes between him and Rom. Next one, Julius, you're frozen. Can you make you roll at the end of your turn to see whether or not you'll be able to move next turn?
Yep. Cool. Wisdom of 3. I am stumped. Actually, I will. I'll also do a wisdom check on my blade to see if I'm still bloodthirsty.
Please do that. Yep.
Oh.
That's a natural 1. I am still under the command of the cursed blade.
Okay. Sina recognizes what you've done, comes over and kicks the blade out of your hand. She gets a very good roll, and your sword goes clattering on the ground to your side. She then moves aside and lights up her hands, and frost forms on her fingers. ready again, and she says to Julius, be wise for you not to do anything stupid. Sully.
Sully sees him going for Tnemrot, and he goes, ah! And then his feet feel incredibly light, and he dashes, he just wheels around and comes here, and as he finishes here, he just goes bang with his shield and tries to knock.
Shield bash.
Yeah, tries to knock him over. I think that's a DC 15. Strength for strength save against 15.
Strength save against 15.
Yeah, which.
That is a 23.
And he lowers his spear, and he's like, one wrong move, buddy, and that's all he does.
And Tnemrot.
Tnemrot just sends a message into Julius's head, and she goes, "This was a great battle." And then she just turns her mace around, and she just kind of tries to like knock him out with the bad side, obviously at disadvantage because of Julius's turn. She just gives it a go.
Actually, because he's still, you would normally have advantage, but with your disadvantage, you have just a single roll.
Oh, it's not very good. 3 plus 5, 6, 7, 8.
The weight's all weird or something.
Yeah, I just accidentally go straight down to the ground, and then I go, I'm just kidding.
Apparently, I'm more dangerous when I'm in a hold person.
And then Tnemrot just kind of, Tnemrot puts her cloak on, and she disappears.
There needs to be a shadow for you to disappear into.
His shadow?
Time of day is it?
It's 11.
It's 11. Sorry.
Okay, Tnemrot just goes like this, bye, and she just walks backwards.
Okay, hey look, is anyone doing anything offensive this next round? No. Okay, so let's just assume that eventually, Julius, you come out of the hold person. Yeah?
As he does so, he, with no weapon in hand, his demeanor changes a little. I've dropped the rage at this point because I can't rage without my weapon. So as that happens, you can see he's kind of out of breath. The wounds that seem to be kind of almost holding themselves back with the adrenaline that Julius was in start to weep a lot more now. And as he does so, he puts both his hands in the air. He says, I know when I meet, and a war that ends only stops when both parties are no more.
Okay. Well.
Let's all calm down, everybody. Just calm down. We just met this guy, all right? I mean, he helped us kill a whole bunch of, like, Tila guards, but just chill out. No need to go at each other's necks, okay? Looking at Svella's team and Uda Hines and stuff like that, and just looking at Lona and Sully and Tnemrot, and just being like, just calm it. We're all friends, why can't we be friends? Why can't we
Right,
be
right,
friends?
Bella. We're lucky we avoided any great bloodshed. Cena, the blade, please.
Okay. Yep.
Seeing anyone go towards that blade, Julius will say, "Don't touch that."
And then Sally says, "The sword belongs in capable hands."
Does anything happen when he picks up the sword?
Right. So we will. We will cover that in a.
Very well. That doesn't need to involve me.
That doesn't need
good luck.
to involve you. Tnemrot fades away into the shadows. Urahain comes and says, I suggest we leave.
Sorry?
We've got what we wanted. Let's leave the city. Let's get out of here.
We've got?
You've got what you've wanted. You've got what we both wanted. Let's get out of here.
And Sully looks around and he says, no, I don't think we shall leave. An empty city. Well, there's only so much resource and power that's here for our taking. We're gonna stay here.
Hey, we are?
That wasn't part of our mission.
And that's probably a good place for us to finish.
Oh.
Yeah! Woo!
I thought we were gonna kill you.
I thought you guys were. I was fully prepared for that. Can I? Do you mind if I add a little something?
Please do.
like,
Go, Dad. Go.
One thing that I'm gonna say that as you guys notice this, throughout the city or in various places, there's a reason why Julius may have seemed like slightly familiar. On several wanted posters, there is a wanted sign that says "Wanted Dead," and it doesn't have a name, but it does have an alias, and that is the Muntia Mangler, responsible for killing over 170 people in the town of Muntia.
Dude, we befriended a serial killer?
Oh my
The
god.
Muntia serial killer? The Jack the Ripper of Muntia?
Was he a friend or was he an encounter?
Hey, cool. Hey, that was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Some mayhem at the end, which I wasn't expecting. That was cool.
Jeez.
Great.
Oh, that was amazing! Thank you guys so much, and I loved every little bit of it. You know, this is such a welcoming table. It's so easy, like even as someone who's like, you know, obviously a guest star, like being able to play out this character and have such amazing co-stars to do such an awesome bit of role play with. An absolute pleasure and delight every time I'm here.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
Thanks so much, Dag. And can you please shamelessly promote your channel? I'll
Let's
start
go,
it off.
Dag.
It'd be wonderful. If you haven't already followed and subscribed to Dag, please do head over to Dead Aussie Gamer, give him a follow, give him a sub. Dag, tell us about yourself.
Oh, shameless plugs. Okay, so yeah, hi, my name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. I am a content creator from Perth, Western Australia. I do a ton of stuff over on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/DeadAussieGamer, where I run games right now for my Patreons, which we just play games, have fun, and the audience gets to have fun alongside us. But I'm going to be changing up some stuff on my channel, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of variety shows, including some voice acting work, as well as creating Hero Forge minis, finding out your suggestions on who I should be playing for whatever one-shots that I end up in. Lots of really, really cool stuff on that in that vein. Plus, I'm going to be doing a lot more appearances on other channels. So in addition to, of course, appearing here with the lovely Dice Legends, you can actually find me over on the Mercs of Mischief, where I play a goblin ranger, a bushwhacker by the name of Marek and his dragon Meat. And I'm also one of the members of the Careful Cantrip team over on their channel, as well as I play a noteworthy individual named Basil, who is who's a spellcaster of stories. So he creates like animated storybook characters and stuff like that.
Cool.
And my biggest claim to fame at the moment is I'm also a member of the Tavern Guard over on Quincy's Tavern, where I play whatever
you get given?
Whatever we do at that time. So I'll be there next week in the Tavern Guard, and then the following week immediately after for Tavern Brawl, where I'm going to be rehashing one of the first characters I ever played in the TTRPG, which was my Minotaur kabuki dancer, or should I say kabuki dancer, called Captain Mutaru, and so he's coming back for the first time in like 3 years.
Fun.
I'm very excited. To be playing that one. But yeah, that's me. That's all my stuff. Honestly, it's so easy to Google me because I've got millions of one shots, hundreds of different appearances, and if you just want to hang out with me, come to my Discord or my Twitch page.
Do it.
That's beautiful.
Thanks so much, Dag. We've had a great
Thanks, Dag.
a lot of fun playing with you, Harbinger of Chaos. Hey,
Yeah,
so-
no, you should have seen Fahid's face when I said, so, serial killer.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
Gosh, wow.
Yeah.
It makes total grim sense.
Hey, so let's turn our attention. One of the things, a lot of thes in there, that we're starting from this week is we're going to promote some other content creators, some podcasters.
Of course.
And so there's 3 that we want to. First, Raylene, can you do Tabletop, please?
Yeah. Now?
Yes, please, go
Cool.
for it.
All right. Well, Tabletop is a podcast made for and by TTRPG enthusiasts. Join Nick Perrin and guests each week as they talk about rolling dice, creating stories, designing games, experiences, and forging friendships all around the game table. If you are new to GMing and are looking for how to start, or are a veteran looking to spice up your game, this table is for you. A new episode is released every Monday wherever you get your podcasts. Go.
How not to DM. Are you a DM looking for advice from the best in the business? Or maybe a player who's been wanting to try and run your own games, but don't feel ready to start? How Not to DM has something for you, buddy. Yes, each week, host Derek talks to a new guest DM from around the world about their best and worst moments behind the screen. Every DM out there has made mistakes. Mistakes are a valuable part of the learning process, and sometimes people are afraid to try new things because they don't want to mess up. Guilty. After you've learned about some of the more common DM blunders, you can go into your games knowing how to deal with them. Sounds like fun. As an added bonus, each guest shows off their skills in a mini game with random rolls and generators. They also chat about their cool projects, including game design, podcasts, streams, and more. So search for How Not to DM on your favorite podcast platform, or just listen on YouTube.
And then we have got our good friends, Nerds with Friends. Our friends Christian and Cody do funny crack-up reviews and interviews around everything nerdish. They have it all covered. Superheroes, D&D, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, sci-fi, and gaming. This week they are finally getting into Magic the Gathering.
Let's
Come on, get on, boys. And opening some booster packs. Head to their YouTube and hit them with a like and subscribe and leave comments. You can tune into their podcasts everywhere you listen to podcasts. And you know what? I just generally like those guys.
They are super
They're
cool.
so
They're real cool.
Yeah, great. Dag, you were going to say?
Oh, I was going to say, if you're also wanting to look for an Easter egg, I've actually been on How Not to GM. So there's actually there's actually an episode with me. It is a ton of fun. It is such a cool show, and it is like the little mini game is just so much fun.
Thank you. Hey, so just a couple of things, and then we'll sign off. First is Raylene, quickly tell us what our Patreons are up to this week.
Oh, the Patreons this week, of course, you're getting your newsletters. Woo. Plus, we're doing a short behind the scenes on the design of the Aratai Royal Seal that you see behind me. And World Builders, you get to have a little say as to what is happening in the plot for next week, because it is Halloween.
Halloweeny.
The Halloween special.
Oh, Halloween.
And of course, remember, all the Patreons get discount
Discount.
for our merchandise. Can you show them our merchandise?
Look at that.
Moich.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa and friends. Yeah.
And so if you head to our merchandise shop, which is dicelegends.com/shop, please, we'd love for you to visit there. It's only been up for a week and a bit. Yeah. So.
Then your baby.
And we've got some new hoodies because it's getting cold for the people on the northern hemisphere.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's warm and beautiful here.
Yeah, come move down here.
And last thing, let's just talk about our sponsors real fast.
Oh yeah, we've got 9 Rounds Gaming. You want stuff that looks as awesome as this dice tower that I keep using upside down, or these warrior vaults that I keep my dice in, or this dice tray that I roll into to stop dice falling on the ground. Ronnie. Then you can go to 9 Rounds Gaming and you can use our discount Dice Legends 10 to get 10% off anything in store there. Oh my gosh, you lucky bunnies.
Yeah, if you want more discounts, head to BD&D, our good friends who supply you with spell cards, with dice, and much more to bring your worlds to life and also bring a gaming experience like no other. So BD&D, if you just mention Dice Legends as your code, then you get 10% off as well. So take advantage of it, finally.
Thank you, and thank you to our moderators. Thank you to our tech crew. Thanks very much, guys.
There you go.
And we're just going to play, before the credits go, if you could play our Shadows of Aratai trailer, and then it'll go into the credits, and then if anyone wants to hang around and chat, we'll be chitty-chatting for a few minutes.
Chitty-chatty.
Ara bye-bye!
Bye.
Amidst the wreckage and recovery from war, a new secret war begins in the alleys, docks, gambling pits, and sewers of Aratai. A war of assassins, smugglers, crime lords for the underbelly of the city. Caught in this struggle, a bounty hunter and a thief for hire find themselves entrusted with the protection and life of a very special child. This is a story from the Shadows of Aratai.